We check it.
I think we good, bro.
We good?
Yeah. Just gonna go. Holy Spirit, man.
Yeah, we get in the game, bro.
All right, Shalom. First we want to start off by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh,
Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahushai, Ba'ashem HaKadosh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahushai,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah Yahushai,
Yahushai, Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah Yahweh,
Barakatah
Barakatah
Yahushai.
Yahushai.
All right, Yahweh being the name of the Heavenly Father, who the world calls God. Yahushai being the name of His beloved Son, who the world inwardly calls Jesus Christ. That's their true names in the last one, that's the ancient Hebrew. The only names you call upon for salvation if you're an Israelite. The Israelites be so-called Negroes, Hispanics, and Native Americans today, and as well as the Israelite foreigners that have taken on the appearance of the heathen. Double honor to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone, and blessings and salutations to the hopeful elect. We're blessed, to be back on the lesson. And today's title, as you brothers and you few sisters can see, the title today is A New Ultimatum is on the Rise. Okay, a new ultimatum is on the rise, and you brothers, you should already know what we're talking about. Okay, concerning the MOTB, all right, prophesied in Revelation, the 13th chapter, and we're seeing that infrastructure already being laid out. The stage is being set for that to go down. Okay, which we understand that's one of the major prophecies that we're watching for. All right, and Esau has his agenda, not knowing that his agenda is Yahweh Shema Shai's agenda, his will. Okay, so we're going to start off with the definition of ultimatum.
Yep. So this is from the Merriam-Webster Dictionary. Merriam-Webster Dictionary, and it's the word ultimatum. All right. It says a final proposition, condition, or demand.
Right. A final proposition. What's the next word?
Condition or demand.
Right. A final. Right now, you always hear brothers say, "This is our final test. This is our final exam." Okay. This is what's going to separate the real from the fake, man. Right. And this is something that Yahweh Shema Shai is putting on all humanity. This is a trial for all humanity, man. Like you'll hear the apostles say, "This ain't Esau's chip. This is the Lord's chip."
Yeah, bro.
This is the Lord's mind that put it in the hearts of Esau Edom to do what he's doing, man. Yeah. Can we get that Proverbs out, Baba Shah? And we're gonna go back to this word.
Bro, how confident is that? Knowing that it's the Lord's move.
Facts.
Right.
Because the Lord, like we're gonna read, the Lord's gonna keep us from it. Okay, go ahead.
This is Proverbs 21:1. The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord.
Right. Who's the modern day king? Esau Edom, the so-called white man. We're hearing about him all day, every day now. Amalek. Okay, they're the head tribe of Esau right now. I mean, he is what he is. Yeah. Read again.
The king's heart is in the hand of the Lord, as the rivers of the water. He turneth it whithersoever he will.
Right. So Yahweh Shema Shai is sealing the instruction in these devils. To have it in their mind to bring forth a new world order. To have it in their mind to implement that MOTB.
Yeah, bro. Just if I may say, just like in Daniel 10 chapter, how Yahushai worked on, who was it, Cyrus?
Yep.
He was working on his mind.
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
So, that's how it goes to show you that it's the Lord that's working on these devils' minds and do what they do.
That's right.
You're right, bro, because as the verses tell us that the word of the Heavenly Father, it's impossible for it to come back void.
That's right.
So the angels are on point with working on the minds of men.
That's right.
The scriptures also say the Lord reigneth in the kingdom
of men.
That's right. That's right. So everything is happening according to the Lord's will, man. All right, and like this brother said, that's a comforting thought, man. All right, because here it is, the Lord, he done scooped us on he done gave us the game on what's about to happen. He gave us insight on what's about to happen. Which is an extreme blessing. So we always got to remain thankful and grateful to Yahweh Shema Shai for, positioning us here, man. Like the scripture said, we're not ignorant of Satan's devices, man. That's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
The scripture say that he cannot. It's impossible for him to
lie.
Was that? Get it real quick. Matthew 24. The elect. Was that 22? It's either 22 or 24.
24 and about 22, 23.
Yeah, go ahead.
Matthew 24:24. For there shall arise false Mashiach and false prophets, and shall show great signs and wonders, insomuch that if it were possible, they shall deceive the very elect.
Right, meaning it's not possible. You're not going to be able to deceive the elect. Okay, which we hope we are, man.
Right, bro.
You know, which really it comes down to you either being the elect or you not.
Mm-hmm.
You know, all the elect was already chosen from the beginning, man.
And the scripture says we're not ignorant of Satan's devices.
Yeah.
If Satan, Esau, the so-called white man, can't deceive us, nobody else can.
Mm-hmm.
And he's the ultimate serpent. He's the dragon.
Yeah, he's the guy the Lord set up to deceive the whole world.
Right.
Remember, it said he should be loosed for a little season
Yeah.
to go out to deceive the nations. So, yeah,
That's
man.
like if you in an audience of a magic show, and you know the magicians, you know these, you know the sleight of the hand, you know the trick.
Right.
You're not oohing and eyeing over it, man. While the rest of the crowd they oohing and ah, we ain't oohing and eyeing over you fucking devils, man.
Right.
The scriptures tell us in 2 Thessalonians that, get that real quick, bro, 2:9 or 10, that you ruled in the power of Satan with all lying wonders and signs. That's how you get down. One of your main tools is deception.
Yeah. Yeah.
But we hip to all your deception, man. The scripture says never trust thy enemy. You can't
Yeah,
go wrong
yeah.
not trusting this nigga, man.
Just don't trust him. You in the game.
But trust Yahweh Shema Shai.
Right. Right.
Go ahead.
2 Thessalonians 2:9. Even him whose coming is after the working of Satan, with all power and signs and lying wonders,
That's Esau Edom. Go ahead.
and with all deceivableness of unrighteousness in them that perish, because they receive not the love of the truth.
Right. You got a portion of our people that will fall for the madness. But go ahead.
And it says, because receive not the love of the truth, that they might be saved. For this cause Yahweh shall send them strong delusion.
So it's deeper than the little things that you're doing on the surface, man. It's deeper than that. It's Yahweh Shema Shai that got a block on our people to fall for the madness, man. You know, our people are waking up to truths, but they're not waking up to the whole truth, man.
Yeah.
But they got certain truths out there, man, that are floating around that they accept. But they're not accepting the whole truth, man.
And that's not you without having like the whole puzzle. You can't get into.
You're gonna fall somewhere.
You're gonna fall somewhere. You know.
You're gonna stumble somewhere, man.
And I just heard Apostle Tahar say that earlier in this lesson. A lot of you jakes, you know, you ain't eating the whole roll. That's why you can't get certain things. You gotta eat the whole roll.
That's right. And it ain't up to you to eat the whole roll.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And it says, Yahweh shall send them strong delusion that they shall believe a lie.
Right, that they should believe a lie.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
That they might be damned who believe not the truth, but had pleasure in unrighteousness.
Go ahead.
And it says, verse 13,
There we go. That's
but
the one.
we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord,
Lift your voice up a little bit up.
because Yahweh had from the beginning chosen you to salvation through sanctification of the Spirit
Look at that.
and belief of the truth.
You see, so that's that predestination right there. You know, Paul was speaking to a certain few.
Yeah.
You know, and we're speaking to that same few. If you can understand this, man.
Yeah, that's right, man.
You know?
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, man.
So you gotta read that again. You gotta be predestinated, man. You gotta be preordained from the beginning to really understand it, man.
Yeah.
You know, it ain't up to us. We didn't wake up one day, hey, I'm gonna serve the Lord.
It's all the Lord.
That's not how it worked, man.
Right.
So
That's not how it worked.
everybody that's not predestined is gonna fall for the lie, the big delusion.
Oh yeah, bro. Remember it says in Revelations, all those who are not found in the book of life
There you go.
worshipped him.
There you go.
They worship Esau, bro.
There you go. And who's the ones that are found in the book of life? The Lord's
The elect of the Lord.
Let me read it again. So 2 Thessalonians chapter 2, verse 13. But we are bound to give thanks always to Yahweh for you, brethren, beloved of the Lord, because Yahweh Shema Shai had from the beginning chosen you.
Look at that, from the beginning.
Yeah.
You know, like the Lord told Jeremiah.
I got you.
Go ahead.
Got
This is Jeremiah 1:4.
Yeah.
It says, then the word of the Lord came unto me, saying, before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee.
Now forming in the belly, that's all physical. That's in this plane, right?
Yeah.
But there's a spirit within all of us, man.
Right.
There was a spirit within Jeremiah.
Yeah.
And the Lord, the Heavenly Father is known as what? The Father of
Father
spirits, man.
spirits, man.
Okay, and guess what? The Lord is dealing with the same spirits over and over, man.
That's right.
Go ahead, Art.
Before I formed thee in the belly, I knew thee. And before thou camest forth out of the womb, I sanctified thee, and I ordained thee a prophet unto the nations.
Right. So it was already
Set up.
written, set up, preordained what Jeremiah was going to do in his life.
Yeah, that's right.
But you know, he was coming back in his life. You know, and we're hoping that we're these special souls, you know, in the sight of the Lord, coming back in our lots, man.
Yeah.
Coming back, serving Yahweh Shema Shai, believing in Yahweh Shema Shai with all our hearts, man. We ain't out here fucking playing. You know, we ain't putting our lives on the line just because. Nah, man. We actually believe in Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
You know?
You're right, bro. We are not under a 501c
That's right,
charter or any type of government issue funding or anything like that, man. We raw.
Yeah.
And we in the time that we are given, like how the world could say it, it's our free time. You know? To the Heavenly Father, it's His time. But in the world, how they see it, this is our free time.
Yeah.
So we that's what Romans 12:1 talk about. Giving that sacrifice.
That's right.
And the scripture says, love not their lives unto death.
That's right.
A lot of the men,
right.
they cancel their dreams and aspiration in this world just to chase the Lord.
Yeah, Apostle Gabar always talks about how he was into music, you know?
Yeah.
You know, but hey, that wasn't, you know, that was until the Lord, that was all the way up until the Lord called him.
Yeah, man.
And now look at the powerful, you know, works that Yahweh Shema Shai has the apostle doing, all the apostles and elders and all the brothers around the earth.
Yeah.
You know, it's through the spirit and power of Yahweh Shema Shai that we do what we do. I wouldn't want to be nowhere else, man.
That's right, man.
I wouldn't want to be nowhere else. Well, you know, what the fuck is there to do in this world, man?
Yeah, right.
And we're like,
You know?
Slack, bro. We're like Moses. You know,
Hebrews 11.
yeah, you know.
Yeah.
What you got, Doc?
I got Matthew 19:27.
That's right.
And said, Then answered Peter and said unto him, Behold, we have forsaken all and followed thee.
Now these words, you gotta feel these words. You gotta feel these words, man. You gotta be able to relate to this. If you don't relate to this, then are you serving Yahweh Shema Shai?
Right.
Because the true servants of the Lord, we forsaken all, man. We done gave up our lives.
Yeah.
So we could gain eternal life, man.
Yeah.
That's right.
Go ahead.
It says, We have forsaken all and followed thee. What shall we have therefore? And Yahweh Shai said unto them, Verily I say unto you, that ye which have followed me in the regeneration, when the Son of Man shall sit in the throne of his glory, ye also shall sit upon 12 thrones, judging the 12 tribes of Israel.
That's power. Keep going, bro.
Yeah. And everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother,
And
or
these things happen.
yeah,
These things happen. You come in the truth, you might have a family, and your woman might leave you. You know, she want to celebrate Halloween. She want to, you know, celebrate Thanksgiving, Christmas, all that. You might have to depart from that woman. You know, not that you want to, but the shit just ain't working out, and that's a trial unto you.
That's what Yahweh Shai said. He
Right.
said, I come to set division or a man at variance
With his own
with
household.
his own household, man.
Yep.
You know, including your wife.
Yeah, because everybody in that same household are not going to believe the same things.
Right.
Everybody, these are spirits. You know, when you have the understanding, you understand these are spirits that been here.
Yep.
You know what I mean? They was here during the time of Yahweh Shai, and certainly these spirits, it may be your cousin, it may be somebody living with you, but they rejected the Lord.
Yep.
You know, they could be somebody who threw a rock at the Lord or just was yelling in the crowd like, crucify him, you know what I mean?
Yep.
Yeah.
We don't know none of these things, but we do understand very well that the Lord has an elect, and everybody else who ain't a part of elect is going to come against, whether it's
That's right.
family, the closest relative, or whatever.
Yeah, and the Lord wants to see how down you are.
Yeah.
The Lord said, anyone that puts father, mother, children, wife over me is not worthy of me.
Yep. Yep.
So what's your other option? You might have to lose these things, man. Go ahead, Doc.
Matthew 19:29. And everyone that have forsaken houses or brethren or sisters or father or mother or wife or children or lands for my name's sake shall receive 100-fold and shall inherit everlasting life.
Look at that, man. So that's the faith that we got to carry. Whatever we sacrifice on this side, we're going to gain it back later 100-fold, man. What happened with Job? What was the end of Job? Everything he lost, he got it back. Double.
Got it back.
You know? I believe it was double, right?
It was double.
It was
bro.
double.
It was double. Like,
It was
come
double.
on, man. So we know Yahweh. That's how the Lord get down.
That's
Yahweh
how
Shema
he-
Shai.
That's right.
He gonna double you up.
Yeah.
The Lord said 100 though. Come on, man.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Go ahead, Doc.
100-fold.
This
We get back to
Philippians
that.
3 and
Exactly.
7.
Precept after that, yeah.
Philippians 3 and 7. But what things were gained to me, those I counted loss for Yahushua. Ye doubtless, and I count all things but loss for the excellency of the knowledge of Yahushua my Lord, for whom I have suffered the loss of all things,
Right.
and do count them but dung, that I may win Yahushua,
That's right.
and be found in him, not having my own righteousness, which is of the law, but that which is through the faith of Yahushua, the righteousness which is of the Heavenly Father by
That's right.
faith.
That's right. So nothing compares. Nothing compares to having this knowledge. Just like when Paul was talking about his praying to the Lord about the thorn in his side, the Lord said, what do he say? My grace is sufficient for thee.
What I gave you, I gave.
You know what I'm
I'm
saying?
saying, what could you do about that?
we'd rather have this knowledge than anything.
Yeah.
You know, fuck it. If we can't have the truth, we'd rather not be on this earth. I'm pretty sure my brothers can feel me on that.
That's
Yeah.
right.
I don't want to be on this earth if I can't serve Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
Because fuck being wicked, fuck just being out here, just being out here, man.
Used to be out
You know?
and shit. Yeah.
Going through a cycle of just black culture.
That shit going, you gonna end up get with a bullet in your head like Takeoff.
Mhm.
Yeah, man.
Takeoff had to take off. You know?
Or in jail, sitting down
Oh, yeah,
talking
yeah.
about, man, young generation, listen to me. Man, hell no.
Or letting a woman rule over you.
Yeah, or letting a woman
Fuck that
rule.
shit, man.
What you want? Penitentiary, woman, or death?
Fuck that shit,
And that's
man.
what the word offers.
Yeah.
You know, I had a precept though,
Yeah.
because we was talking about the elect. You know how they were predestined. You know, and when you go into Paul's letters, man. You know, all throughout the New Testament, that's all the letters was written into, man. You know, unto the elect among
right.
those churches, man.
That's right.
You know, so I want to read this in Romans chapter 1, verse 7. It says, "To all that be in Rome, beloved of the Heavenly Father, called to be saints,
That's right.
grace to you and peace from Yahweh our Father and Yahweh Shai our Lord." All right. So yeah, man, that's who these letters was written into. That's who the Lord cares about, man. And it's always been like
The
that, man.
saints.
The saints, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, it ain't never been opened up to the whole nation, man. You know, when you really had a true understanding, not to the other nations, like it. When you had a true understanding, you know, you realize that the Lord was always dealing with Israel. You know.
Yeah.
Yep. Let's get back to that ultimatum.
Yeah.
All right, because a new ultimatum is on the rise. You know, our final test. You know, go ahead, Doc.
Yep. This is back in the Merriam-Webster dictionary for the word ultimatum. It says a final proposition, condition, or demand.
Right. Esau's gonna make that MOTB mandatory.
Yeah.
He's gonna make it law, which is really the test that Yahweh Shema Shai is putting on, you know, on everybody. Let's get that revelation out.
Or Revelation 2.
Yep.
Revelation
3 and 10 actually.
3 and 10. So, Revelation chapter 3, verse 10. And it says, "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience."
Right, the true servants of Yahweh Shema Shai. You know, enduring, holding tight to what we have. Okay, holding fast. Go ahead.
I will also keep thee from the hour of temptation.
Right, and that word keep, you know, goes back to protect or guard. Okay, if we could get that, let's get John 17, where the Lord said, I pray that you take them not out the world, but that you keep them from the evil. That's the same word. I believe it's like terio.
Yep.
You know, so you got it up? That word? You about to get it?
Yeah.
Okay.
3 and 10.
Yeah. You can read the
Where
verse
it is,
again.
Revelations 3 and 10. "Because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I will keep thee from the hour of temptation."
Mm-hmm.
And then the word for patience is
No, keep.
Salak. The word for keep is right here. Theoreo.
Terio,
Terio.
yeah.
To attend to carefully.
So the Lord said He gonna attend to us carefully when these things begin to go down. Read Psalms 91. Okay, the Lord's gonna attend to us carefully. Go ahead.
Take care of.
The Lord gonna take care of us. He said, "My servant shall eat, my servant shall drink." Because once you not playing the devil's game, once you don't take that MOTB, you're gonna be outcasted from society.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay, but you gotta think about the wilderness. Who was supplying us then? You know, was Jake going to the grocery store? You know, was there anything? You know, no, it was Yahweh Shemel Shai.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay, just like with Elijah, with the Lord, how the Lord fed him and you know gave him drink, and you know he went to that woman and was it the oil that was never it was never going away and never ending. Like you gotta think about, you gotta consider all these things.
Yeah.
Because these things are gonna build your faith, man.
Yeah. Those are written for our learning.
That's right, Doc.
You know.
Go ahead. Or like Howard Shai when he fed thousands, man. Go ahead, read it again.
To attend to carefully, take care of, to guard, metaphor.
To guard, right?
Yep.
The angel of the Lord encampeth about them that fear him and delivereth them.
Yeah.
All right, go ahead.
It says metaphor to keep one in the state in which he is. Means to keep you whole.
Yeah.
You know?
Yep. And to keep you faithful. Keep you faithful, man.
To keep you undamaged.
That's right.
I got something too after that.
Come on. Anybody got that, John? You got that, John?
Yeah, John.
Come on.
You want
Finish that scripture out.
Oh, that's a.
You got more? Go ahead.
To observe, to reserve, to undergo something.
Yeah.
You remind me of more Zach with that verse.
Yep. I know what you're saying.
Yeah.
You ain't gonna break no bones. You ain't gonna. Yeah.
Yeah.
Right, there's that foot against a stone or something
Yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
You want that John right now?
Yeah.
It's
So
John.
that's the same word. You know, let me know.
What?
Yeah, it is. I looked it up.
Oh,
To keep,
yeah,
to keep.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it is.
You in the 12th verse?
Yep, the 12th.
Yeah.
No. I'm in the 15th verse. You want to start at 12 or what?
I'm pretty sure it's the same word. Let's go.
Yeah. You want to start at 12 or 15?
I don't know where it's at.
Is
bro.
it straight to the point? It's 15. It's
I'll look it up.
John 17:15. It says, "I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil."
Look,
They-
read it again.
Yep. It says, "I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world."
Right, so the Lord, like these damn Christians, they be talking about, hey, they're gonna be raptured before the tribulation. The Lord said right there, I pray that you don't take them out
Out of the
again,
world.
out of the world.
And that's that Bruce Lee thing.
Yeah.
Pray for not for an easy life, but pray
the
for
strength.
strength to endure a hard one.
That's right.
Man.
That's right.
Yeah, that's right. Bro.
It also coincides with, if we ain't here, Yahushua ain't here, then the world just gonna go to fucking crap.
Right.
Yeah.
Who the Lord coming to save?
Yeah, who's gonna be able to tell a message? Who's gonna
Who's gonna come out gold?
who's gonna come out gold?
They that behold me not a physician.
That show you the hardness of the Lord too, man. The Lord gonna leave us here.
Yeah, bro, man,
Like endure this.
I thought about this verse.
And then it's just gonna,
hey, man.
just like when like come on, man, you gotta read all the stories, man. I'm still not over that Exodus, man. I'm still not over it, how the Lord, you know, first of all, he hit him with the 10 plagues, then you had that final plague, and the Lord had us get out of there, you know.
Because at the end of the day, when we in the kingdom, it ain't gonna be said you had an easy life.
Right.
You endured everything.
Right.
Y'all the chosen. Y'all the 144. Y'all endured everything. Y'all was right there with the 2/3 enduring the shit that they went through.
Right.
But you know, y'all had the spirit to not bow down to this damn devil.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Y'all went through the fire like they went, but y'all endured it.
Right.
You know?
And that's what it's all about. It's all about enduring. The scriptures say, if you endure, he dealeth with you as sons. Paraphrasing, you know. It's all about enduring, man.
Yeah.
The Lord said,
I'm sorry. Go ahead.
The Lord said, he that endureth unto the end, the same shall be saved. If you want to be saved, endure to the end.
Right. Remember the Bible? I think it's called the Bible. Maybe
series.
The Bible.
Remember when the three holy children?
Yeah.
Everybody in the crowd bowed down. It was just those three standing up, bro. And they had you had a visual like, that shit. It had to be crazy back then.
We gonna grab it.
Kind.
That's the ultimatum.
Yeah.
Ultimatum, man.
Do this or that. You know, do this or this is gonna happen.
You can get with this,
or you can get with that.
And that's just going back to the Maccabees.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the brothers.
7 brothers.
Yep.
You had those men that didn't eat that
They didn't comply.
abomination. Yeah.
That's right, up. And these are the things that Yahweh Shemel has provided us for our faith.
Right.
Go ahead.
It says, I pray not that thou shouldest take them out of the world, but that thou shouldest keep them from the evil.
Look, and that's the same word, right?
Same word, bro.
Let me make
Keep-
sure.
Guard,
Yeah.
protect,
Terio.
Terrio.
right? Same word.
Yep, Terio.
Let's read that definition out once again.
Strong's G5083. It says to attend to carefully, take care of, to guard, metaphorically to keep one in the state which he is.
See, how should I pray for us, man?
Mm-hmm.
That that the Heavenly Father will protect us, man.
That's right.
You know, so we ain't got nothing to worry about. Is that it, Doc?
Yeah, that's it right there.
Can I do one real fast?
You got it, Doc.
It's Proverbs 3:25. Be not afraid of sudden fear, neither of the desolation of the wicked.
Right. This is the desolation of the wicked.
Man.
We ain't out here being wicked. Get that scripture where Abraham asked, he asked that question, without destroy the righteous with the wicked.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and we know the story, the next chapter, that was Genesis 18. But we know the next chapter, what happened with Lot. The Lord delivered Lot and his daughters, man. He would have delivered his wife if she didn't look back.
Like 32.
Yep. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Yep. This is Genesis chapter 18, verse 32. It says, and he said, oh, let not the Lord be angry, and I will speak yet but this once. Peradventure 10 shall be found there, and he said, I will not destroy
Nah,
it.
bro.
I gotta start a little bit.
Yeah, now I just want the question.
Is it 20? Is it 28? Shall thou lack 50 of the righteous?
Nah, I got you, bro. This is Genesis 18 and
26.
23.
23? Yep. Genesis 18 and 23. It says, and Abraham drew near and said, wilt thou also destroy the righteous with the wicked?
Right, and we understand, no, the Lord is not going to destroy the righteous with the wicked. The scriptures tell you that mercy and wrath coming from Yahweh Shema Shai. Just like the Lord destroyed Noah and his sons and his wives, and their wives, I mean.
Man, got a lot out of there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Got a lot out of there.
He was out
Moment's notice.
Yeah, man.
You know?
And this is the modern day Sodom and Gomorrah.
That's
you know
right.
what I'm saying? So the Lord gonna get the righteous out of here once he destroys this place.
Right, the Lord says it's going to be like the days of Noah, the days of Lot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, because like the Lord, everything he do has reasoning and purpose.
Right.
Lot was Lot got saved to a part of it was to show the righteous will be delivered. But then who came out of that?
Moab and Ammon.
A nation that the Lord will use in the future and stuff.
That's right. Yeah.
This is all from set up from the beginning, though.
Yeah.
Man.
So the
Before
same
the
thing with
Lord
us.
put it in motion.
Yeah. And this current time, we're going to be delivered so that we could bring forth the kingdom of heaven.
That's right,
under righteousness. It's always purpose behind everything.
That's right.
That's right.
And you got to have that faith that, all right, I'm dealing with this for a reason. And at the end of this, the Lord going to deliver me. You know, whatever it be, man. Esau come and grab us up. All right, the Lord got a plan.
Yeah.
I might not know it, but I'm going to find out.
Yeah, bro.
That's right.
You got to roll in life like that, man. Shit,
Right.
something happened to your car. Shit, all right. It is what it is. It's supposed to happen.
Lord.
Like the other weekend, you know? That was supposed to happen.
Right.
Happened, bro.
Yeah.
Now the Lord delivered them, though.
Yeah, yeah. And then the Lord have us be
You know what I'm
there,
saying?
you know?
5 minutes
5
later.
minutes later, we pull it
Come
up.
on, man. Like it's everything is written, man.
Yeah.
I was dealing with my damn woman, my damn demon, this week, and I could tell myself it's already written, man.
Yeah.
Fuck it, man.
You gotta create some type of counter in your mind because your flesh and mind, you'll bug yourself out. You gotta be tuned in what the Creator has had planned.
That's
you know
right,
what I mean?
and you gotta accept it, right? The scripture speaks
Yeah.
of. Grab that real quick. Hebrews 12, where it speaks of your father whooping your ass, and you'll take it.
Yeah.
But how much more to the Father of spirits?
Yep.
You gotta submit to the will of the Lord, man.
Hey, like that. What's that worldly saying? Expect.
The unexpected.
No. It says expect the worst, but hope for the best.
I got it.
So I mean, man.
Verse 5.
Get to the point. Yep.
Hebrews 12 and 5. And ye have forgotten the exhortation which speaketh unto you as unto children. My son, despise not thou the chastening of the Lord,
Mm-hmm.
nor faint when thou art rebuked of him.
Right. And faint ultimately goes back to a lack of faith.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
Verse
Go
9
ahead.
is the
Yeah. Jump to the point out.
Verse 9. Furthermore, we have had our fathers of our flesh, which corrected us, and we
Right, man. They whooped your ass. That's what that means.
Yeah, bro.
If you had a father, he should have whooped your ass.
Yeah.
Or you could put a mother there if you didn't have a father.
Yeah.
Either way, you got your ass whooped.
Yeah, you got corrected by some.
You got, you know what I mean?
I mean, I got a whooping by this brother dad.
Hey, was it called for?
It was called for, bro. I walked in on him when he was with his lady, you know.
Oh,
I just
shit.
didn't knock, you know. I'm a young man. Like,
Yeah, you
I got
wildin'
my
out.
this brother's father whooped my ass. I still remember that because that belt, that shit stung, bro.
You never did it again.
I ain't did it again, bro.
And it says,
Read again, Art.
furthermore, we have had fathers of our flesh which corrected us, and we gave them reverence.
Right, you give them reverence, right? When you get your ass whooped, you don't fight back.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you humbled yourself and you took it because you knew you was in the wrong. Unless somebody was just wilding out doing some wicked shit. Go ahead.
Shall we not much rather be in subjection unto the Father of spirits
Yeah.
and live?
Look at that, man. So you gotta subject, humble yourself, submit to the will of Yahweh Shema Shai, and that's, you know, dealing with your hardships, man. Dealing with whatever it is the Lord is dishing out to you, man. Because at the end of the day, do you deserve it? Hell yeah. Right? What did Micah say? I will bear the indignation.
of the Lord.
I
have sinned
have
against him.
sinned against him, you know?
Yeah.
So we in that mindset of, hey, it is what it is, you know. I was crying to the Lord about my woman, but I understand that, hey, we feeling a little taste of what the disobedience that we showed to the Father, man.
Right, brother.
And it's you know, just crying my heart out to the Lord. Hey, the Lord was more than right to jack us up, because that shit is not cool.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother.
No, that was my bad. Though the Lord slay me,
Yeah, well, I maintain
my
my faith,
integrity.
man.
Job.
That's the right mentality right there, man. Because if you get offended by the trials, you're gonna be one of those that fell upon the stony ground. You know, you ain't gonna last too long because you're gonna be offended by the tribulation or by the persecution that comes with having this word, man. So you have to know when to, you have to know where to, you have to know how to take this hell, man.
Yeah, bro.
You know, take it the proper way. Take it the way that you see the men of Yahweh Shema Shai take it.
Yep.
Take it the way you see the apostles take it. They're not offended by it.
Yep.
It comes with the territory, man.
Yep.
Okay.
Connection of the battle.
This is how we got it. This is how we're gonna get to the kingdom. If that's what the Heavenly Father want, if that's what Yahweh Shai want, hey,
Let's do it to him.
who the fuck are we to say anything against it? This is how it goes.
That's how it goes. Like the Lord told Job, gird up thy loins like a man.
Mm-hmm.
He told Isaiah,
Mm-hmm.
same thing.
Yeah, Edris, set aside now the
Yeah.
Thoughts that are heavy unto thee.
the thoughts that are heavy unto thee, man.
Yeah.
Put that shit to the side.
That's a
Yep,
hard
yep,
teaching.
yep.
You know what I'm saying?
I got a quick one. Just
Look at
off
the animal
thing.
life. I'm sorry, brother.
No, keep going, bro.
The animal life is a motherfucker. I be seeing that shit on
Bro.
TikTok and Instagram.
Bro, that like
I was
crazy.
I was watching
bro.
a clip today. I think it was either today or yesterday. You know, fucking zebras passing a river, man, full of crocodiles. I'm like, shit. You know, you just feeling bad for the zebras. You know, the here it is. The I ain't gonna call them alligators. They're smaller than crocodiles. Crocodiles.
Mm-hmm.
They're over here tearing up the baby zebras, man,
Mhm.
getting them. It's like, wow, man, but that's how the Lord set it up
But even the animal world gonna have a peace within each other.
in our
Yeah.
kingdom.
In
Yeah.
our kingdom.
In our
Yeah.
kingdom. That's
Yeah.
right. It's
Yeah.
coming. It's coming.
You're right about that because I've seen, certain zebras that got away from a crocodile or alligator, whichever it was. They snout will be hanging.
You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying? That's just hard to look at, bro.
It's like, oh snaps, and then they're getting ready to die, but they got
Yeah.
away, but their snout is hanging,
You
man.
know, you hear them crying out. Sound like they're
Mhm.
barking like dogs
Yeah.
or something, man.
Yeah.
Hey, you see the hardness of the Lord, though, man.
I got a quick one off the
You got
hardness.
that. You got it.
No, go ahead, Daniel.
No, I was thinking of the scripture in Job. What is it? 12. It says, like learn from the animals. something
Oh
like that.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah.
you bring it all out, bro.
Yeah.
Learn from the
Yeah.
animals. You
Yeah.
can learn from the animals.
Yeah.
The Lord uses the animals
Right.
in a lot of scriptures.
Yeah.
The kingdoms that will come and rise was based off of animals.
Yeah.
But Wisdom of Solomon chapter 6 verse 17 says, for the very true beginning of her is the desire of discipline, and the care of discipline is love.
That's right.
So it takes discipline to be a part of this.
That's right.
I mean, if you want to be of the best caliber, you want to be of the top-notch team, which is the house of David, you think you're going to be able to come without discipline? This is gonna be more disciplined than an MMA fighter or a boxer or anything you could think of on the side that requires top-notch discipline.
It takes discipline to keep the laws.
You know what I mean? So
you come into that discipline when you come into the truth.
Yep.
It takes discipline to refrain from certain things.
Yeah.
And we in a damn world full of temptation and all type of shit. Every time you leave the house or shit, even in your house, you tempted it. So hey,
I got that word, discipline.
You got it out.
It's online etymology, discipline. It says to subject to potential discipline, correct, chastise, punish. It says meaning instruct, educate, train. So it's a training.
Yeah.
To train you the way you're supposed to go. One who follows another for the purpose of learning, especially the personal followers of Yahushua.
Right, disciple.
Yeah. It says especially
like even you have the masters, right, dealing with like different martial arts. You have the masters, and then you have their students, their disciples.
Yeah. It says the personal. It says one who follows another for the purpose of learning, especially the personal followers of Yahushua during his life.
Wow.
The 12 apostles chosen or called by him to be his immediate associates.
Wow.
It says pupil, student, follower,
pupil, student.
Which is of uncertain origin. It says to take, accept, but according to, let me see, to grasp intellectually, analyze thoroughly, to take hold of, grasp. Let me see. Yeah, that was
basically it.
Yeah.
Con. We could jump into that history of Susanna, man, because I wanted to hit a few examples of when ultimatums were given. Final decisions, do this or this will happen. Which we understand that's coming. That's going to be presented to the whole world. But mainly, it's how would I put it? A major test for you Israelites. Okay, you so-called Negroes, you Hispanics and Native Americans, man. All right, whoever got it, I'm gonna read the whole thing. Yeah, you got it out.
Okay. This is the history of Susanna in the Apocrypha. All right, starting at verse 1. It says, "There dwelt a man in Babylon called Joachim, and he took a wife whose name was Susanna, the daughter of Kelkias, a very fair woman and one that feared the Lord. Her parents also were righteous and taught their daughter according to the law of Moses.
That's right.
Now Joachim was a great rich man and had a fair garden joining unto his house. And to him resorted the Jews because he was more honorable than all others. The same year were appointed 2 of the ancients of the people to be judges, such as the Lord spake of, that wickedness came from Babylon from ancient judges who seemed to govern the people. These kept much at Joachim's house, and all that had any suits in law came unto them. Now when the people departed away at noon, Susanna went into her husband's garden to walk." Verse 8. "And the 2 elders saw her going in every day and walking, so that their lust was inflamed toward her. And they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes that they might not look unto heaven, nor remembering the judgments."
The just judgments.
The just judgments.
Being the law. Okay. Because she was a married woman. Go ahead.
Right there, and that lets you know too. There's a lot of people that they'll let their lust take hold of them.
It's blinding.
Instead of letting the spirit take hold of them.
It's blinding, bro.
It's blinded. Yeah.
Which is rooted in no fear of the Lord.
Right.
That's why I tell you is that Sirach 9, it says, "Stare not upon another man's beauty."
Yeah.
Something of the sort.
Yep. Look not on another
Woman's beauty.
Yep.
Man.
And also said like
it says another.
Get it real quick.
Sitting out alone with another.
Yeah, let me see if I could. Just
that's
real
what
quick,
Rock
but
Nine is
not
done.
cool.
I know it says sitting at it all with another man's wife.
Yeah, that's
Then it
Sirach
said,
99.
Looking
Yeah.
at another's beauty.
Yeah.
Okay.
But it's talking about like a man's
wife.
woman
Yeah.
when it says a beauty, because
Yeah.
that's what happens. That's why we don't, you see us, brother, women ain't hanging out. We ain't
Yeah.
doing all that stuff.
Hell no.
Yeah.
We ain't doing all that. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
and if so happened that a brother, you know what I'm saying, because everything ain't perfect. So
Mhm.
if it happened that a brother wife might come in and, you know, maybe grab something or
Mm-hmm.
something like that,
Ain't nobody looking at her, man.
she coming this way, but
Yeah.
brother's head is this way.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
Brother wife might come to the door, but brother's he on the phone and shit. You know what I'm saying?
Mhm.
I know I try not to fucking
Nah.
look
You don't
their
wanna look
way.
there,
You
yeah.
know what I'm saying? I don't even want to see her. I don't even want to know what a woman, what a brother's woman look like.
Right,
You know what I'm
yeah.
saying? It don't feel right. It don't, you
Hell
know,
nah.
or to even have a conversation. You know, sometimes you feel like, damn, should I say something? Or you know, you come in the house and if a brother's wife there, you're like, damn, you know, I don't want to be disrespectful, but at the same time, I don't want to say nothing to her. You know what I'm saying?
I think
So
everyone gonna
at the end of
understand.
the day, you
Yeah.
like, I'd rather not say nothing to her
Yeah, man.
than to say something to her
Yeah.
and just have it. Hey, I'd rather for it to be a disrespect than a disrespect, if you know what I mean.
Nah,
You know what I'm saying?
nah. Cause
You
I'd
know?
rather not say nothing.
But yeah,
You know?
that's just going the safest route.
Yeah.
Yeah, check this out. I think I found it. Sirach 42 and 12.
Uh-huh.
It says, "Behold not everybody's beauty, and sit not in the midst of women. For from garments come off, and from women wickedness."
Mhm.
That's the scripture.
Wow.
You know, because women, hey, you see what Joseph had to deal with.
Mm-hmm.
You know, she was seeing him daily,
Yep. See him
And
daily
started
and
desiring
people,
him.
Yeah.
and then when it went down, she blamed him.
Yep.
You know, hey, like just like Esau, what a Edomite woman doing? It was a nigger.
Yeah.
But she wanted to ride the whole time.
Yep.
So come on, man. But let's go back.
I got
Go ahead, go ahead.
just to back that one you brought up, Mike Allah.
Mhm.
This is Sirach chapter 9, verse 8. It says, "Turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty."
Another man's wife.
You know?
You know, but this
That's the
world,
other one.
Yes, the
I
other.
think that's more the one I was looking
yeah,
for.
this world will praise you if you knock down another man's wife.
Yeah.
You know, it's like a badge of honor in this motherfucker.
Right.
Mhm.
But that
Right.
shit is wickedness, man.
Niggas bigging up each other and
Right.
shit. Oh damn, man, you did. You know,
Right.
that's wickedness, man.
Yeah.
That's
Hey, all of
super
us,
wickedness.
all of us brothers, or a lot of us brothers, have experienced bringing your lady around, and next thing you know, one of your partners that you was around with your woman, he was hitting that woman.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of brothers have that story, you know.
Yeah, I was a dumbass like that in the world.
Yeah, me too,
Just chilling
bro.
with my woman and
Yeah.
different women I've had, and I
Next
mean, ain't
thing
nobody
you know-
knock them down, at least to my fucking knowledge. But
Shit,
but
mine.
still, I'm pretty sure she looking at motherfuckers, they looking at her, cause I tried to have a little, you know, I was vain, man.
But you
I
know, in the
tried to have a
world, you
beautiful
couldn't even,
woman.
you didn't even have that discernment to.
Discernment.
You think that everybody's friends, everybody's
Everybody's
cool. You know, that's how it was in the world. I
That's
remember
how they
that
be
little.
they paint it on the movies like that.
Yeah.
They paint it on the
Yeah.
TV shows like that.
That shit
The
not
thing
like
is, though, there's a weaker vessel.
Yeah.
She's weak, and if that man got the looks of who was the dude that got hung? I forgot his name.
He got
He got
Absalom.
hung. Absalom.
Hey, absolutely.
Absalom.
Yep.
If he got a looks like him, or he got game like fucking, you know what I'm
Fucking
saying?
sugar free or some shit.
You know what I'm saying? You know, he got the
He
type
40
of
or some shit.
game or
Or
money.
he got money.
Or
You-
money.
Yep.
Whatever.
Or she just mad at you that day.
She's mad, bro.
Whatever it is.
That's
you
how
know?
dumb it is, man.
That's
You
how-
know?
that's how it is, bro.
That can, you know, it could go south, man. You know?
Yep.
It could, you know?
That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Finish it out. It says, turn away thine eye from a beautiful woman, and look not upon another's beauty. For many have been deceived by the beauty of a woman. For herewith love is kindled as a fire.
Wow.
That's why the scriptures say, how does it go, Sirach? Stumble not at all at a woman's beauty, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, in my mind is you're supposed to look bad. You Israelite woman, you supposed to be bad.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Well, yeah, that
I
type
ain't
of
stumbling
mindset.
at it. You supposed to look like
When you
that.
had that mindset, you put no woman on a pedestal.
Listen what this brother just said, man. This brother, you know, he got the juice, man.
Hey, that's
Hey,
fact.
say it again, Z,
Say
man.
that
That shit
again,
is
man.
hot, bro.
That shit's hot.
Say it again, man. I'm serious. That's a real ass line, what you just said, bro.
Being an Israelite woman, you supposed to be bad.
You supposed to be bad. You supposed to look like that.
God.
You know what I mean? Straight up.
You know what I mean?
Go ahead, bro.
Back in the history of Susanna, verse 9. I'll start verse 9 again. It says, and they perverted their own mind and turned away their eyes that they might not look unto heaven nor remember just judgments.
They got blinded by the lust.
Let me say this, you know, not to call, you know, but we are the Heavenly Father's woman. So if we could be took, any one of our women could be took.
Oh, for sure.
Any one. I don't care how good you say your woman is.
Yeah.
We've been took
Yeah.
from the Heavenly Father, which is, you know, we're the woman of the Heavenly Father, you know, the spiritual woman.
Yeah.
You know, so if we could be took, any one of our women could be took, man. You know what I'm saying? Hey,
Yeah, that's real.
You know,
That's
real.
why, like, you know, like, just to add on to you, Daniela, that sense of being clean to a world,
A woman?
clean to a woman like you was in the world, that's out in the truth.
Super out.
It's out. You can't do
Shouldn't say.
that no more.
Give not thy strength to a woman.
You know what I mean?
You know,
You'll be
because-
good. You'll be through because, like the brother just saying, your woman could get, she could trespass against you, and you know that how easy it is.
Yeah.
Like this brother explaining. So you don't ever get to that point with a woman ever again like you was in the world. Period.
Right.
That's not right. That's not our customs. That's not how our forefathers moved.
That's right, bro. They had multiple women, shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I remember so-called getting my heart broken when I was 16, man. Bitch did me dirty, man.
That's how it goes.
You know what I'm saying? Had me crying and everything.
Already
I was
had
like,
it.
never again. At 16, bro, I was like, never again, man. Nah, I ain't never getting
Finish
married.
with this.
None of that shit.
You learned it early, bro.
Yeah, I
You
was
learned
like,
it early.
nah, man. I felt like a dumbass, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm
I've
saying?
been there, bro.
Con.
That shit hurt, bro.
That shit ain't
You know
no
what I'm
joke.
saying?
That's
I
when
said
you-
the same shit. Never
Yeah,
again.
Never again, bro.
Never.
Yeah.
Because you learn how sneaky and how deceptive these women are, man. Hey, man, we built a different way.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, we walk with a certain level of integrity. They don't.
Yeah.
They don't.
Yeah. Hey, see, you know, the Lord had mercy on us, but a lot of men didn't have that mercy. So now they're
Right.
sitting, they either dead or sitting in fucking jail for life. Or they
Yeah.
all type of different scenarios. I don't know
Yeah.
what the fuck happened to them, but they struggling or they going through it, eternal damage because of something a woman did.
Yeah, the scriptures speak of men going out of their wits
Yeah.
for a woman, you know?
Right.
But let's go back.
This is
10.
verse 10. It says, and albeit they both were wounded with her love, yet durst not one show another his grief.
Right, so they both were individually, lusting after this married woman. Knowing that shit is wrong. Knowing that she's married and they're supposed to be elders like that.
They didn't feel sorry about how they were
Nah,
doing.
no shame.
They didn't even tell each other at first.
Go ahead.
What verse you at, huh?
Now we at 11.
Verse 11.
Huh.
Yeah. It says, for they were ashamed to declare their lusts.
Because they were wrong,
They were wrong.
you know? They're not knowing the next man's doing the same
Yeah,
thing.
they not even
You know
knowing.
what I
They
mean?
both got sick. No, both of them.
Yep.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
For they were ashamed to declare their lusts that they desired to have to do with her, yet they watched diligently from day to day to see her.
Right, so they wanted a piper. Straight up. Put it in other words, they wanted a... We're going to read it. Keep going.
They already was off
Yeah, they
Super off, bro.
Oh,
because they
dark in
already
the
thought
mind.
it in their head.
Yeah.
Wow.
They were watching this woman day to day.
The seed planted, it was wrong.
Yep.
Get saved with water in that mud.
Yep. Keep going.
It says, and the one said to the other, let us now go home, for it is dinner time. So when they were gone out, they parted the one from the other, and turning back again, they came to the same place. And after that, they had asked one another the same.
That's the cause.
The cause, yeah.
Oh, Slacky. They had asked one another the cause.
Man,
What you doing here, dog? What you doing?
I thought you was going home.
I thought you.
They have the same thing.
Damn, look how it played out.
It says, they had asked one another the cause, they acknowledged their lust, then appointed they a time both together when they might find her alone.
Damn.
And it fell out as they watched a fit time, she went in as before with 2 maids only, and she was desirous to wash herself in the garden, for it was hot. And there was nobody there save the 2 elders, and had hid themselves and watched her. Then she said to her maids, bring me oil and washing balls, and shut the garden doors, that I may wash me. And they did as she bade them, and shut the garden doors, and went out themselves at privy doors to fetch the things that she had commanded them. But they saw not the elders, because they were hid. Now when the maids were gone forth, the 2 elders rose up and ran unto her, saying, behold, the garden doors are shut.
Remember that word ultimatum. They're about to present her an ultimatum.
Wow.
Go ahead.
Behold, the garden doors are shut, that no man can see us, and we are in love with thee.
Look at that.
Therefore consent unto us, and lie with us. If thou wilt not, we will.
And that's very strong, because I'm thinking of King David. You know, when he was watching, what is it, Sheba?
Yeah,
Bathsheba. You know, and he was the king, and he, you know, he was looking at Bathsheba, you know,
from the rooftop,
you know, washing, bathing.
It's the same.
It's that, and if you watching, and if you're looking at another man's woman naked, you're gonna get that type of thoughts in your head, like, damn, you know, I want to take that down. You know, and that's just you know, that's, you know, it's nothing good that's flowing in you at that time. You know what I'm saying? Because you're looking upon another man's woman. That's why it's not good to be at all with another, sitting with another man's wife
and everything.
You know what I'm saying? You know, it's already one thing to see her dressed and then to look at her face and be enticed. But to see her butt naked, then you really want her.
Oh man,
You know what I'm
that's
saying?
crazy right there.
To where you're not letting the you know, the spirit of righteousness flow within you. It's nothing but wicked thoughts. Like, damn, I want that. You know?
Hey, the other head is thinking.
Yeah, the other head is thinking. Right, exactly. You know?
You thinking what you think.
But yeah, that's
Go ahead.
That's right. So, what verse was that?
21, I believe.
21. Yep. It says, verse 21. It says, if thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee.
Right, because the ultimatum, you know, basically always comes with like a threat or a follow-up action.
Yeah.
You know, and we understand with that MOTB, it's going to be the same thing. Go ahead.
It says, if thou wilt not, we will bear witness against thee that a young man was with thee, and therefore thou didst send away thy maids from thee. Then Susanna sighed and said, I am straitened on every side. For if I do this thing, it is death unto me.
Right, because Yahweh Shema Shai, right?
Right.
Go ahead.
And if I do it not, I cannot escape your hands.
Right.
It is better for me to fall into your hands and not do it,
right,
than to sin in the sight of the Lord.
And that's our mindset as well. Like Peter said, we rather obey the Most High rather than men.
Yeah.
Right. It is better for us to, you know,
fall into the hands of the Most High,
or to fall into the devil's hands and not take the MOTB. You know, rather than to sin against our power. You know, the scripture says it's a fearful thing to fall into the hands of the living power, man.
Yeah. I got you real quick on that.
Go ahead,
Sirach 2 and 17.
Yeah.
Yep. It says, they that fear the Lord will prepare their hearts and humble their souls in his sight, saying, we will fall into the hands of the Lord and not into the hands of man. For as his majesty is, so is his mercy.
And ultimately, you are falling in the hands of the Lord because you're putting your trust in Yahweh Shema Shai.
Yeah.
Understanding that the eyes of the Lord are 10,000 times brighter than the sun.
Yep.
Okay, understanding that Yahweh Shema Shai is a present help. And we're going to see what happens right here, man. Did those men prevail or did the truth prevail? Go ahead.
This is verse 24. It says, with that, Susanna cried with a loud voice.
Which is the right move.
Yeah, doing all right.
Because she didn't want no parts of that wickedness.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead. Remember, the scripture says she feared the Lord.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
Wow, bro.
And the two elders cried out against her. Then ran the one and opened
Like the Lord don't exist.
Yeah.
Like the Lord don't know your fucking mind.
Two whole ass niggas, man.
You know?
No fear.
So once Esau, persecute us and blast us, he acting like the Lord ain't here, man. Like the Lord ain't present, man.
Yeah, it's people
Like
that
the
would
truth
do that.
ain't here, man.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I'm sorry, bro. Go ahead.
That's like I was just saying, there's people that would do that, man.
Yeah.
And think that the Lord won't, come through on his elect men's behalf, man.
That's right.
Brothers got testimonies, man. You know what I mean? People lied on us and the Lord came through,
Man.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Come through like no one else.
It says, with that, Susanna cried with a loud voice, and the two elders cried out against her.
They weren't expecting her to cry out.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Then ran the one and opened the garden door. So when the servants of the house heard the cry in the garden, they rushed in a privy door to see what was done unto her. But when the elders had declared their matter, the servants were greatly ashamed, for there was never such a report made of Susanna.
They should click in their head, They should have clicked in their servant's head, like, nah, this is not how this woman moves. Go ahead.
Verse 28. And it came to pass the next day, when the people were assembled to her husband Joachim, the two elders came also full of mischievous imagination against Susanna to put her to death.
All because they wanted to lay down with her, man.
Mm-hmm.
And she's keeping the law of the Lord, by, not doing that wicked act.
Yeah.
Right.
It say the next day came, so in their minds they was thinking some wicked shit to come against her with, you know.
Yeah.
And Susanna was probably playing the whole time.
She was, bro.
She remembered, man, I want to grab it, but only, if it's cool. But Deuteronomy 22, that's all she did.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's why
she remembered it.
That's the spirit.
You know?
That's the right thing to do.
I just read it straight through, but it's going to be real fast.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Deuteronomy 22 and 25, it says, but if a man find a betrothed damsel in the field, and a man force her and lie with her, then the man only that lie with her shall die, but unto the damsel thou shalt do nothing. There is in the damsel no sin worthy of death, for as when a man riseth against his neighbor and slayeth him, even so is this matter. For he found her in the field, and the betrothed damsel cried.
There you go.
And there was none to save her. That was it.
Mm-hmm. That's right.
And when you have the truth like that, you're bold like that.
We crying.
When you right, when you doing nothing wrong, you able to have that boldness. Because you're right.
Yeah. So hey, I think it made me think when Esau tried to come in and force that MOTB on you, you crying to the Lord like the woman, like Daniela said, the woman you are.
Mm-hmm.
For the spiritual woman you are to the Lord, you crying to Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right.
The Lord hear it, and there's no sin worthy of death in you.
That's right.
But the man that tried to do the offense, he only get put to death, which in this case, spiritually is going to be Esau.
Yeah, that's right. Go ahead.
That's right. It says, verse 28 again. And it came to pass the next day, when the people were assembled to her husband Joachim, the two elders came also full of mischievous imagination against Susanna to put her to death, and said before the people, send for Susanna, the daughter of Chelcias, Joachim's wife. And so they sent. So she came with her father and mother, her children, and all her kindred. Now Susanna was a very delicate woman, and beauteous to behold. And these wicked men commanded to uncover her face, for she was covered, that they might be filled with her beauty. Therefore her friends and all that saw her wept. Then the two elders stood up in the midst of the people.
My goodness, bro. Am I bugging, or did it just say, even though they was finna get put on trial and everything, they wanted to uncover her face just to look at her?
Just to look at her. That's a man.
Yeah, she was gonna be put on trial, bro.
Yeah, she was gonna be. I'm sorry, she was gonna be put on trial. But I'm saying, like, the story's going that they was like uncover her face, but they're really thinking in their mind, I just want to look at her.
They just want to see her.
They on some shit.
They on some other shit, bro.
It's leaking out of him, bro. It's leaking.
Yeah,
you know,
the
spirit. You see, like, oh, these.
He acting mad, but in the back of his mind, he's like, oh.
Yeah, right. Right. Yep. It says, therefore her friends and all that saw her wept. Then the two elders stood up in the midst of the people and laid their hands upon her head. And she weeping looked up toward heaven, and her heart trusted in the Lord.
Right, her heart trusting in the Lord. How about okay, so when we, when we're in the heated moments, we gotta trust in Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Knowing that the Lord is present. Okay, go ahead.
And the elder said, as we walked in the garden alone, this woman came in with two maids and shut the garden doors and sent the maids away.
Lies.
So come. Then a young man who there was hid, came unto her and lay with her.
Lies.
Oh, these dudes is crazy, man.
Then we that stood in the corner of the garden, seeing this.
And Susanna's like, this shit is crazy, man. And I've been in a situation like that to where it's like a motherfucker is lying on you, or I should say a person is lying on you.
Yeah, bro.
And it's like you will look like a fool trying to defend yourself. You gotta leave it in the Lord's hands. It is what it is, man. You know,
right, bro. I've been in that in Esau's court system.
I've been
in front of a judge.
Yeah, I've been in that, and it's true.
Prosecutors and everything.
We'll have a person lying on you, man. Trying to make you look like, look horrible, but so what you gonna look like justifying yourself, man?
Right.
You gotta leave it in the Lord's hand. Let the Lord work it out, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, let the Lord judge between me and you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's right, bro.
Go ahead. Read that again, 35.
It says, and she weeping looked up toward heaven, for her heart trusted in the Lord. And the elders said, as we walked in the garden alone, this woman came in with two maids and shut the garden doors and sent the maids away. Then a young man who there was hid came unto her and lay with her. Then we that stood in a corner of the garden, seeing this wickedness, ran unto them.
They won't talk about wickedness.
Yeah, right.
The hypocrisy.
Like they just the righteous niggas.
What
ever.
you doing in the corner?
Right.
What you doing?
Right.
What y'all ain't doing over there, nigga?
What you doing, man?
Wasn't you supposed to go home, nigga?
Yeah.
See, but her servants hearing this is like, nah, that's not true.
Right.
Automatically.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Wow.
Yeah.
The servants even say,
Servants.
no, this ain't right.
They thinking it like, nah, this
Wow.
nah. Go ahead.
Verse 39. And when we saw them together, the man we could not hold, for he was stronger than we, and opened the door and leaped out. But having taken this woman, we asked who the young man was, but she would not tell us. These things do we testify. Verse 41.
I got a quick one. If for the whole little cause. Proverbs 18 and 17. It says, he that is first in his own cause seemeth just, but his neighbor cometh and searcheth him.
That's what's about to happen.
Yeah, it's gonna happen.
The
Yeah.
man of wisdom gonna search it.
They're finna search it out.
Even
That's,
the Even with this situation right now, I kind of did a lesson on this, but the audio went off. But it's like Esau is trying to demonize the men of the Lord, but the true elect, they're gonna search out like
what the deal is.
Like what the hell?
Yeah. Already searching out.
Yeah, because somebody when they first talk it, I had to learn this the hard way, and it's truth actually. Somebody when they first talk it, it seemed like, oh, what? He doing this, he doing that to you? And then you come to find out that the first guy was lying the whole fucking time when you hear the whole story of what happened. And you actually get mad at the first guy. You wanna really seriously just jack him up.
Yep.
Because he lied and he persuaded you, but really it was a whole nother, it was when they all came together, That's why I said he that's first in the cause seemeth to be just.
Talking about pigeon ass.
You already know it, bro. Yeah. Still to this day.
I hate that I got brought into that shit. Go ahead, bro.
Man, but anyway,
he would do that though. He'd bring you into shit.
Yeah.
They brought me into it, bro. Whole ass nigga.
Yep. This verse 41. It says, then the assembly believed them as those that were the elders and judges of the people, so they condemned her to death.
Yeah.
Then Susanna cried out with a loud voice and said, O everlasting power, that knowest the secrets and knowest all things before they be.
Right, and that has to be your comfort. That Yahweh Shemashai knows all. That has to comfort you. Because you know what you do and what you don't do, and you know the things that are spoken, you know, whatever Esau come with. We serving our power. What are we doing wrong? You know what I'm saying? We believe in the Bible. What's up?
Yeah, man.
Go ahead.
Thou knowest that they have borne false witness against me, and behold, I must die. Whereas I never did such things as these men have maliciously invented against me. And the Lord heard her voice.
And the Lord gonna hear our voice too.
That's right.
The Lord is hearing our voice now.
I love it.
You know, concerning the things that we dealing with. How much more when it's hella intense out here, man. When Esau has it in his mind to do something to us, man. You don't think we gonna call on the name of Yahweh?
You know, doing that. You don't even gotta use your voice. You can be in your mind for that.
And the Lord made it like that.
That's right.
You know, I tell my seeds that, man. You say it in your mind.
Bro, I was just about to say that.
God.
That's the spirit. Yep.
Yep. The Lord had it designed like that to where we can say it in our mind.
Yeah.
Just like when they showed that on Black Adam. He didn't speak it, right?
Right.
Then he said it in his mind? Or am I bugged out?
At the end,
Nah, he did. He
said
did.
it.
He said it.
Okay.
Yeah, he said
But
it.
dude was in his mind.
It was in his mind.
Yeah.
He was in his mind.
But he was like unconscious. His unconscious mind made his mouth speak it.
Right.
Because remember,
Right.
he was coming out of the water. He drowned already.
Right.
But his mind was still active, and he said Shazam. But he wasn't even in his body. He wasn't even, like, he was unconscious.
Right.
So his body, you know. But it was dope though.
Verse 44, and the Lord heard her voice. Therefore, when she was led to be put to death, the Lord raised up the Holy Spirit of a young youth whose name was Daniel.
Right, because this is originally a part of the book of Daniel.
Yeah.
Who cried with a loud voice, I am clear from the blood of this woman.
Ooh, you know, everybody was silent at that moment. Go ahead.
Then all the people turned them toward him and said, what mean these words that thou hast spoken? So he, standing in the midst of them, said, are ye such fools, ye sons of Israel, that without examination of knowledge of the truth, ye have condemned a daughter of Israel? Return again to the place of judgment, for they have borne false witness against her.
That's right.
Wherefore all
this
the
is deliverance. You know, Susanna's. Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah, man.
The Lord heard me, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Somebody stood up for her.
That's
Yeah.
right. See how about smell outside?
Yeah.
Right. How about smell outside? That's
Lord,
orchestrating this, man.
because
That's
Daniel, it's Daniel.
Yeah.
It's the same guy that had broke down the dreams.
But if it was somebody else, it's still how about smell
it's
outside
still,
bringing the deliverance,
Right.
right?
Yeah.
That's
I
right.
got a quick one real quick.
Go on,
Romans chapter 8, verse 33. Who shall lay anything to the charge of Yahweh's elect? It is Yahweh that justifies.
So the elect is blameless in the sight of the Lord, you know, and that's all that matters. You know, fuck what man talking about. Go ahead.
It says, verse 50, wherefore all the people turned again in haste, and the elder said unto him,
Because they didn't want to believe that shit
right.
concerning Susanna. They didn't want to believe that, man. But they believed it. But I'm pretty sure they didn't want to believe it, man. They was sad. The scripture said they was weeping. They didn't want to believe that, man.
Right.
They didn't want to see her go out like that.
Right.
Go ahead.
And the elder said unto him, come sit down among us and show it to us, seeing the Most High have given thee the honor of an elder. Then said Daniel unto them, put these two aside, one far from another, and I will examine them.
That's where Esau get it from, to split up the witnesses or whoever is testifying.
Yeah.
Split them up.
These wicked men wasn't expecting this. They
Now they
weren't
wasn't
expecting.
expecting this.
You know, they wasn't
Their plan
expecting
wasn't that
bro.
good,
Yeah. Because they was winging it the whole fucking time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They wasn't expecting. I'm sorry, brother. They wasn't expecting Susanna to cry out
Yeah.
and for this to happen. They was expecting her to fold.
Yeah, to just fold
know?
like a woman does.
They were trying to use their position also, being an elder.
Yep.
Right.
Yep.
Right.
Evil ass men. Damn.
Yep.
That's right. It says, then said Daniel unto them, put these two aside far from another, and I will examine them. So when they were put asunder one from another, he called one of them and said unto him, O thou that art waxen old in wickedness, Now thy sins which thou hast committed aforetime are come to light.
The Spirit of the Lord is on his ass.
For thou hast pronounced false judgment, and hast condemned the innocent, and hast let the guilty go free. Albeit the Lord saith, the innocent and righteous shalt thou not slay. Now then, if thou hast seen her, tell me, under what tree sawest thou them companioning together? Who answered, under a mastic tree.
Another lie.
And this is fucking master tree.
Go ahead.
Verse 55, and Daniel said, very well, thou hast lied against thine own head. For even now the angel of the heavenly Father hath received the sentence of the Most High to cut thee in two. So he put him aside and commanded to bring the other, and said unto him, O thou seed of Canaan.
See, they thought the Lord wasn't real. They thought Yahweh Shema Shai wasn't to be feared, or, that he wasn't present. That he wasn't omnipresent, omnipotent. Now you finding out, Go ahead.
O thou seed of Canaan.
That's why it's important to fear the Lord, man.
Yeah.
When nobody's watching, do what you gotta do when nobody's watching you, man. That's the most important. That's what's Satan gonna go the hardest.
Yep, that's right.
Go ahead.
And not of Judah, beauty have deceived thee, and lust have perverted thine heart.
Quote the verse again.
Yeah, verse 57. Now it says, thus have ye dealt with the daughters of Israel, and they for fear company with you, but the daughter of Judah would not abide your wickedness.
That's right, man.
Now therefore tell me, under what tree didst thou take them company together? Who answered, under a home tree.
Those two different trees.
Two different trees.
Hey, that brother
Hey,
Daniel
match it
was
up.
applying the pressure on it.
Yeah, he just easy work too.
It's
What
the
tree
Lord,
she
though.
was under Daniel when he seen him?
It's the Lord.
Yeah, it's the Lord. Yeah.
Hey, but she was still in the spirit though. Like if somebody did wrong, they wouldn't be in the spirit. Like
Yeah. Yeah, of course.
She was in the spirit. Like Lord, I'm innocent, save me.
Yeah, that's right.
Yep.
Just like us, man.
Yeah.
We gonna just like Daniel. We gonna read it. Go ahead.
Verse 59. Then said Daniel unto him, well, thou hast also lied against thine own head, for the angel of the heavenly Father waiteth with the sword to cut thee into two, that he may destroy you.
Oh, crap.
Keep going.
With that, all the assembly cried out with a loud voice and praised Yahweh, who saveth them that trusteth in him.
You see that? So you don't have to overthink and run all these scenarios in your brain. Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna defend us, man.
Gonna do that.
He gonna do that, man. And we're gonna figure out how he gonna do it when it happens.
Yeah.
You don't have to worry about it, man. All we gotta do is continue to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. The Lord gonna come through with the saving. Okay? Go ahead.
And they, verse 61, and they arose against the two elders, for Daniel had convicted them of false witness by their own mouth. And according to the law of Moses, they did unto them in such sort as they maliciously intended to do to their neighbor. And they put them to death.
That's right, man.
Thus the innocent blood was saved the same day.
That's right.
Therefore Kelkias and his wife praised Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai for their daughter Susanna, with Joachim her husband, and all the kindred, because there was no dishonesty found in her.
That's right.
From that day forth was Daniel had in great reputation in the sight of the people.
That's right.
That's hot.
So that's one example of an ultimatum given. And Yahweh Shema Shai came through with the quickness, with deliverance, man. All right, to save, man. Okay, so this is the power that we serve, man. A just God.
That's right.
When Esau come with his weird ass, demonic ass tactics, and whatever he has in his mind to do to us, hey, Yahweh Shema Shai is gonna fight for us, man.
That's right.
He gonna stand up against our enemies, man.
That's right.
Like I always pray to the Lord, fight against them, not fight against me. Now let's jump to
Prayer.
the
prayer of the three holy children.
Daniel and Lion's Den.
Okay.
Can I read through it quickly? Oh, you know what? Let's go to the three holy children. It's already 9:33. Let's go to the three holy children. Huh?
Yeah, you want to hold it from the top?
You can start at yeah, you can read it faster from the top. Yeah.
All right.
It's just one chapter.
Yep, this is the prayer of the three holy children. Another.
No. Daniel 3.
Oh, damn, 3.
I'm sorry.
Damn, 3.
I'm sorry, brother. That's when they in the fire praising the Lord.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, brother.
You
I
want
thought you was talking about Daniel.
My fault.
Daniel 3, the whole chapter.
Okay.
You know, because this is, ultimatums is not new. Okay? And these is trials that Yahweh Shai puts upon, you know, his men at times, you know, and even a woman, Susanna,
Mm-hmm.
you know, and you women out there, you gotta refuse the MOTB in your faith.
Yep.
Go
You want
ahead.
me to, Daniel's 3 and 1, right?
Yeah. The whole
This
thing.
Daniel chapter 3 verse 1, it says, Nebuchadnezzar the king made an image of gold whose height was 60 cubits and the breadth thereof 6 cubits. He set it up in the plain of Dura in the province of Babylon. Then Nebuchadnezzar the king sent to gather together the princes, the governors and the captains, the judges and the treasurers, the counselors and the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the province to come in dedication of the image which Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up. Then the princes, the governors and the captains and the judges and the treasurers and the counselors, the sheriffs, and all the rulers of the province were gathered together into the dedication of the image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up.
Mm-hmm.
And they stood before the image that Nebuchadnezzar had set up. Then an herald cried aloud, To you it is commanded, O people, nations, and languages, that at what time ye hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, dulcimer, and all the kinds of music, ye fall down and worship the golden image of Nebuchadnezzar the king have set up. And whoso falleth not down and worship shall the same hour be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
That is an ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Yep.
Doesn't the scripture speak of, get that in Revelation 13 real quick? Should be killed.
Mm-hmm.
That's an ultimatum. Do this or some
Or
judgment, or death. Do this or death.
Wow.
You know, what are we supposed to fear? You know, this man? Hell no.
Right.
Go ahead.
This is Revelation chapter 13, verse 15. It says, And he had power to give life unto the image of the beast, that the image of the beast should both speak and cause that as many as would not worship the image of the beast should be killed.
Look at that. That's an ultimatum.
Mm-hmm.
You know, and this is what Esau is going to present. You know, globally. Okay, and the pressure, it's just the pressure is going to be applied more and more, man. All the way up until we get there. That's why we were so excited in 2020, man.
Oh yeah, we was
This shit about to go.
right in here, bro.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But you know, hey, the Lord had other plans. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And our job is to wait it out. You know, keep the faith.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It's back in Daniel 3 and 7. It says, Therefore, at that time, when all the people heard the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and all kinds of music, all the people, the nations, and the languages fell down and worshipped the golden image that Nebuchadnezzar the king had set up.
Mm-hmm. Just like you had mentioned on the Bible, you know, whatever it's called, series.
Mm-hmm.
All the people drop down.
Yeah, they dropped down.
You know, and we gotta expect just like everybody in 2020, man. They all was with it.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody gonna be with it, man.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
Yeah.
and that's gonna add to the temptation because everybody's gonna be with it. You know.
Yeah, what the scripture say, falling out a multitude to do evil.
That's right. That's right.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 8 says, Wherefore at that time certain Chaldeans came near and accused the Jews. They spake and said to the king Nebuchadnezzar, O king, live forever. Thou, O king, hast made a decree that every man that shall hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music shall fall down and worship the golden image. And whoso falleth not down and worshipeth, that he should be cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. There are certain Jews whom thou hast set over the affairs of the province of Babylon, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, these men, O king, have not regarded thee. They serve not thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up.
Now that's in our law. We ain't to bow down to no one but Yahweh Shema Shah. Can we get Luke 4 real quick? Luke 4 and let's see, Luke 4. It's a lot, damn. Luke 4 and 7. Whoever got it, read it loud up.
Luke chapter 4, verse 7. And if thou therefore will worship me, all shall be thine.
All right, this is when Satan was tempting Yahushua. Go ahead.
And Yahushua answered and said unto him, Get thee behind me, Satan, for it is written, Thou shalt worship the Lord thy God, and him only shalt thou serve.
Right, and him only shalt thou serve, man. So this was in the mind of these three holy children, man. Okay, and this is in our mind as well. We ain't bound down to your system, man.
Yeah, man.
Go ahead out.
This Exodus 20 and 3.
Hey, because the Lord is going to hey, everybody gotta choose a side, man. If you choose to be down with the New World Order by receiving that MOTB, you pledging your allegiance to Satan, man.
Yep.
And fuck that, man. Alright? We choosing to serve Yahweh Shema Shai, which is really not our choice. Alright? We blessed to serve Yahweh Shema Shai. Go ahead out.
Exodus 20 and 3. Thou
There you
shalt
go.
not have no other gods before me.
That's right.
Verse 5. Thou shalt not bow down thyself to them, nor serve them. For I, the Lord thy power, am a jealous power,
That's right.
visiting the iniquity of the fathers upon the children unto the third and fourth generation of them that hate me.
Alright, so once again, we rather obey the Most High rather than men.
Yep.
The Lord told us not to fear the ones that could touch the body. But fear him that could touch both body and soul in hell.
Yeah, and
I'm
like
fearing that.
Yeah, that's right, bro. Like you're saying, the Lord.
The Lord.
The Lord told us not to get the mark and you
That's
know
right,
the MOTB and all that. The
That's
Most High said that.
We know what happens if you do get it.
Yeah.
Right.
You're gonna be backstroking in flames.
Yeah. So that's like a more of a motive to keep you to not do it because the
That's
Most
right.
High said to not do it.
That's right, bro.
So then there you
And that's
go.
where it stopped.
That's
The
where
Lord said, hey, fuck you.
Yeah,
The Lord
that's
said not
it.
to do it.
Now you can put the
Goddamn
middle
what you
finger at
talking
him.
about?
And the Lord said, a man can't serve two masters.
That's right.
Yep.
And the modern day mammon is going to be that charagma.
Yeah.
Because this is going to be the new
His
money
whole
system.
little system. Esau bitch ass eating his whole system. Yeah, the
That's
crock
right.
and all of that.
Yeah. One more quick one.
Go ahead up.
It's Psalm 56 and 4. In the Heavenly Father I will praise his word. In the Heavenly Father I have put my trust. I will not fear what flesh can do unto me.
Damn.
That's our
Man.
mindset. You know, now we ain't saying we all big and bad. Nah, man, we ain't all big and bad.
No.
But we trust in Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's it, bro.
Okay, and the Lord, hey,
It's a difference there.
right.
Because you got people out there that think they big and bad, but then you got ones out there that just trust in the Lord.
That's it, bro.
It's a difference. It's a line cut there.
And we know the Lord is the King of terrors, man.
Mm-hmm.
If the Lord be with us, who could be against us, man?
That's right.
You know, as big as bad as motherfuckers think they are, you wouldn't dare go toe to toe with a lion. You wouldn't dare go toe to toe with a goddamn shark.
Yep.
So how much more the creator of that creation?
Mm-hmm.
So get the fuck out of here with your fear tactics, and your threats, your
Right.
empty ass threats, and your ultimatums.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
Yep.
go ahead.
Right, bro. Back in Daniel chapter 3, verse 13, it says, Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego.
Right, that angered him. The fact that they didn't want to bow down, that angered him.
Because that make him look weak.
Yeah, and just like it did Haman, right? So it's going to anger Esau.
Yeah,
The fact that we ain't with his system, and we ain't bowing down to him.
That's why they did that to
Kyrie.
Kyrie Irving.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You know, they always want somebody to apologize to their little weak asses
Why don't you apologize to us, motherfucker?
for the billion plus that you didn't kill.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And still killing.
And still killing, man. You know what I'm saying? You owe us apology, and still after the apology, that's not gonna do shit.
Nope. Done.
It's not gonna do nothing, man. but you ain't apologized for shit. Here it is. You got when we was watching the game, you got motherfuckers commenting niggers.
Oh, bro, it was like how many? It was like, man,
it was like 40 niggers.
it was 40 niggers.
You know what
It
I'm
was
saying?
on a fight with Jake Paul and
Silver.
and Andrew Silva. It was like a little chat board. Nigger. It was like 40 niggers, man.
Yeah.
They don't never. And then I seen the Halloween clip. Y'all probably seen it because it's on social media where Esau dressed up like the chain gang, and they had blackface, and they was in the middle of Walmart at like a Walmart or something that self checkout.
Yeah.
They doing the fucking most, man.
What about when dude came up there and was like, where he called dude a nigger? He was like, man, I didn't, you didn't see nothing else about him. But what if that was Jake?
Oh yeah,
he would have been all in the news and shit, man.
Yeah, man. And like them fucking devils, sitting there courtside in the fucking game.
Yeah, with their little punk ass shirts.
It's the shit they do, man.
Yeah, but your little scrawny Edomite self, you sitting in the front row checking out Jake Ball.
Yeah.
Right.
It ain't your people.
Right.
Yeah, that's
exactly.
Jake
Right.
entertaining you, man.
See, but these Jakes are slaves, man.
Yeah.
They know it too.
But we know what it is, man. It's the curses, man.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? It's the curses. This devil got power over us, man.
Yeah.
You know, but hey, man, we just, you know, we know what it is. We gotta accept the situation and handle ourselves accordingly, man. Because hey, man, there's gonna be a time where everybody gonna know who we are, man.
Mm-hmm.
All these heathens, they gonna know who we are, man. Before, hey, man, I'm telling you, before the Lord come, everybody gonna know who we are, man.
Yeah, that's right.
The
Yeah.
Lord gonna make it known, man.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's right, brother. Mm-hmm. Back in Daniel 3:13, it says, Then Nebuchadnezzar, in his rage and fury, commanded to bring Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Then they brought these men before the king. Nebuchadnezzar spake and said unto them, Is it true, O Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego? Do not you serve my gods? No, I'm sorry. And Abednego, do not ye serve my gods, nor worship the golden image which I have set up?
Right, get that one in Matthew 10, where it says you should be brought before governors and kings. You know, because that's what was happening. They had to stand before him and actually stand on their faith. You know?
Wow.
Right?
This is Matthew chapter 10, verse 18. It says, And ye shall be brought before governors and kings for my sake, for testimony against them and the Gentiles.
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
And Yahushua were brought before a high official. Pilate.
Yep.
Paul was brought before a high official.
Agrippa.
Yep.
Agrippa.
A couple of them.
A couple of them. Yeah, he wanted to go to Caesar.
Yep, he wanted to be appealed to Caesar.
Yep. Right.
But when they deliver you up, take no thought how or what ye shall speak. For it shall be given you in that same hour what ye shall speak.
So the Lord don't even want us to meditate on what we're going to say to these motherfuckers. That's telling you the Spirit of the Lord going to be on us heavy, man. You know, for whatever brothers that have to, you know, that are going to be brought before these goddamn devils.
Yeah, bro.
Go ahead.
For it is not ye that speak, but the Spirit of your Father which speaketh in you.
Look at that, man. So the Lord going to have something to say to these motherfuckers.
That's
man.
right.
You know? So we can't fear none of these things. This is all a part of the process, man.
Yeah.
You know,
It's gonna be
it's
like-
going to get to that point.
Yep. It's gonna be like when you're on the street sometime and you're speaking, and the Spirit of the Lord, like you can feel it come upon you, and you just like you saying it without even thinking.
Without thinking.
It's gonna be that moment, and the Lord gonna be moving through you at that time.
It like when Peter said to Yahushua, Thou art the Son of the Heavenly Father. And he's like, the Heavenly Father.
Reveal this unto you. You're not flesh and blood.
Not flesh and blood. The Spirit revealed it unto you.
Right, bro?
go.
Yep. Back in Daniel 3:15, it says, Now if ye be ready, that at what time you hear the sound of the cornet, flute, harp.
Just like, so you ain't going to bow? All right, let me see if you ain't going to bow right now in front of me, you know?
Right. Yep. It says the flute, harp, sackbut, psaltery, and dulcimer, and all kinds of music. Ye fall not down and worship the image which I have made. Well, but if ye worship not, ye should be cast in the same hour into a midst of a burning fiery furnace.
Ultimatum, threats.
Yep. It says, and who is that God that should deliver you out of my hands?
Now that's where you really went wrong, man.
Yeah, that's what, a lot of heathens, they say the same shit.
They think they're in control. That's why Yahweh Shai said,
You have no power but what the Heavenly Father is giving you.
And that's
John
like
19.
when Esau makes the mandates and he threatens
Yeah.
after he makes the mandates. He's like,
Yeah, man, I be tripping off the fucking handicap parking. Basically, don't park right here or you will be fined 200. Man, fuck your threats, man. You know what I'm saying? Why is there always a threat right there?
Yeah, it's always
How
a
you
threat,
gotta
bro.
do it.
$250. All right,
Let
well,
me tell you.
watch me park here real quick.
That shit not accurate either, bro. If
God.
you get that shit, it's not 250.
Let me tell you what
That
happened
shit is
to
more, bro.
a slight story, real quick on that parking lot.
God.
You know, I hit, real quick, fit to pick up like some pizza or something. I hit the little handicap, and it was an in and out move, but the Edomite interrupted within the little quick second of me doing it. He said, you park in the handicap spot. The spirit instantly had me say, you stole my land.
Oh.
You know that motherfucker. All he did was like, and he just walked off, bro. He said nothing else.
oh,
He said nothing else, bro. He was through.
That's funny as hell.
No, I'm not telling brothers they park in it.
Yeah,
Like,
we
you know what I
ain't saying
mean?
that.
Yeah.
It just wouldn't happen.
I only do
It
it.
just that happened in the moment.
I only do it if I got my woman and my seeds in the whip. You know what I mean? Somebody in the whip. You know what I mean? I'm in and out, man. Hey, it is what it is, man. You know what I'm saying?
But it's just that these devils got. It just goes back to me
Always
saying
a
these devils
threat,
got
bro.
nerve, man.
Yeah.
They got nerves,
They
bro.
got nerve.
Yeah, like
bro.
click it or ticket, right?
Yeah.
Like, damn, dude. Is it that serious? God
That's a money
damn.
thing, because he don't give a shit about our lives.
You know what I'm saying?
Damn,
He made money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He'd
That's
tell
what
you
it's all
that
about.
the death was caused by the seatbelt. He'd tell you that in
Fuck
certain
outta here.
car accidents. He said death caused by seatbelt.
If the Lord wants you to be dead, your ass gonna be dead.
You
Like,
gonna be
like,
dead.
A seatbelt
Like, take
won't
off.
even help you.
You know
Yeah.
what I mean?
In certain situations, a seatbelt ain't gonna help you. I don't even like driving with a fucking seatbelt on.
Shit,
You know what I'm
trap
saying?
you in and
I
shit.
feel like I feel like I don't have faith sometimes, driving with a damn seatbelt on, man. You know what I'm saying? But, I only do it because of bitch ass seat.
Hell
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Say Errol Spence, he survived because he didn't have his seatbelt on.
You see, you know what I mean?
for real?
You see what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
Oh,
See what I'm saying?
Because he came out the car. The car was fucked up. If he had a seatbelt on, he would still been in there. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, he survived because the Lord allowed his ass to survive.
Yeah,
it wasn't
That's
the
it.
seatbelt.
Right.
Okay,
Fuck
what
that
did the
seatbelt.
scripture say?
It
Put your
wasn't
seatbelt
seatbelt.
on and you will survive.
Bro,
No,
when I was a
man.
kid, bro, I didn't wear no fucking seatbelts.
Yeah.
And we ain't telling you not to wear your seatbelt.
Yeah.
Abide by Esau's
yeah.
laws. You know what I'm saying?
But we know what it is
But
when
we
it comes
know
to,
what it is.
to life and death.
Yeah.
The issues of death belong to the Most High.
Right.
Yeah.
It's all up to the
Yeah, so
Lord.
don't, Lord willing, brother, don't get
Yeah,
our
let's
words
understand.
twisted and shit.
Yeah.
Because,
Don't be simple.
a lot of jakes are very, very simple like
Yeah.
that. Like, I'm
Yeah.
telling you, man, I'll be peeping it. You know what I mean?
I put my seatbelt on when I'm in the whip.
Yeah.
Now, Jake,
Every time.
he get a ticket. He make a video. Y'all brothers told us not to wear a seatbelt, so now I gotta... Man, look, bro.
I
so
put my
simple,
seatbelt on,
man.
alright? I'll be damned, Lord's will. I don't,
Get a
I
seatbelt.
feel like a dumbass if I get pulled over for not wearing a seatbelt.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have mine on.
Mm-hmm.
That's right. You want that John 19?
Oh yeah, Baba Kashai.
Yeah. This is John 19 verse 11. It says Yahweh Shai answered,
No,
"Thou."
go up a little bit. Cause
Okay.
Pilate said some shit.
Yeah, I started
Just for Pilate off of what he said.
I started verse 8. It says, "When Pilate therefore heard that saying, he was more afraid, and went again into the judgment hall."
Why I believe his woman, the Lord had plagued this woman with dreams, right? And she basically was telling him, "Don't touch that man."
Yeah,
But you got it. Go ahead.
Come on. Yeah, that's more up, but yeah. It says, "And went again into the judgment hall and said unto Yahweh Shai, Whence art thou? But Yahweh Shai gave him no answer. Then said Pilate unto him, Speakest thou not unto me? Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee?"
Look at that. He thought he was running some shit.
Mm-hmm.
Not knowing how Shai he was on a mission, man. He understood he was that sacrificial lamb for the nation of Israel. Go ahead.
Knowest thou not that I have power to crucify thee and have power to release thee? Yahushua answered, thou couldst have no power at all against me,
Mm.
except it were given thee from above.
Look at that, man. Look at that. That's all I wanted, bro.
Mm-hmm.
That was it, right?
That's it. That's it.
That's it. You don't have no power, but what Yahweh Shemel Shai gives you, man.
Mm-hmm.
That applies in this time, man.
Mm-hmm.
Esau, you ain't running the show, all right? You ain't running the show. You know, if it was up to you, your ass would never been exposed. But you're getting exposed daily.
Yeah.
All right. The scriptures say you will be revealed in your time,
Yeah.
and this is that time, my man.
Right, because remember they said their power is in secrecy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Go ahead.
It's back in Daniel 3:16. It says, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego answered and said to the king, O Nebuchadnezzar, we are not careful to answer thee in this matter. If it be so, our power, whom we serve, is able to deliver us from the burning fiery furnace.
Look at that
Right.
faith,
That's
man.
right, man.
Look at that faith, man. That's how you're supposed to have that faith, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, our Lord, our power, Yahweh Shemel Shai, is able to deliver us from this fiery furnace. Go ahead.
Yep. To deliver us from this burning fiery furnace, and he will deliver us out of thy hand, O king.
No doubt involved in that.
Mm-hmm.
He said he will. And he will deliver me out of this. Go ahead.
But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods.
Look at that. Even if he don't deliver us out of it, we still ain't going to bow down to your gods. We still not going to serve your gods. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Go
you
ahead.
gotta die, bro, or
Yep.
you gotta get your head chopped off according to Revelations 20:4.
Right, because you rather not do what the fucking heathens say and die in the fire than go against your power.
Mm-hmm.
You're going to have to deal with Yahweh Shemel Shai whether on earth or not.
Yeah.
I'm going to go with the latter.
Yeah, right. You know what I'm saying? Because as soon as you put your day, you go up, you dealing with the both sides.
Now we're going to address it. What's going on? What you was doing down there?
I have a
Damn.
precept after that.
Kinda. What you got, bro?
This is Ecclesiastes or Sirach 51:8.
Go ahead.
It says, Then thought I upon thy mercy, O Lord, and upon thy acts of old, how thou deliverest such as wait for thee, and savest them out of the hands of the enemies.
Look at that, man.
It says, Then lifted I up my supplication from the earth and prayed for deliverance from death. I called upon the Lord, the Father of my Lord, that he would not leave me in the days of my trouble and in the time of the proud. In the time of the proud, when there was no help. I will praise thy name continually and will sing praise with thanksgiving. And so my prayer was heard. For thou savest me from destruction and deliverest me from the evil time. Therefore will I give thanks and praise thee and bless thy name, O Lord.
Come on, man. Be comforted, man. Be comforted. Understand, Salak, bro. Understand that the Lord knows how to deliver the godly, man.
That's right, bro.
Okay? Go ahead.
Yep. Back in Daniel 3:18, it says, But if not, be it known unto thee, O king, that we will not serve thy gods, nor worship the golden image which thou hast set up. Then was Nebuchadnezzar full of fury, and the form of his visage was changed against Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. Therefore he spake and commanded that they should heat the furnace 7 times more than it was wont to be heated. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bend. And he commanded the most mighty men that were in his army to bind Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego and to cast them into the burning fiery furnace. Then these men were bound in their coats, their hosen, and their hats, and their other garments, and were cast into the midst of the burning fiery furnace. Therefore, because of the king's...
Jake was wearing hats.
Yeah, it was rocking. It was fresh, bro.
Yeah.
It says, therefore, because the king's commandment was so urgent, in the furnace exceeding hot, the flame of the fire slew those men that took up Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego. And these three men...
How about Shemel Shai's orders?
Yep.
The Lord had that fire do that. Go ahead.
That's right, bro. It says, in
Right?
these...
Touch not my anointed, do my prophets no harm.
Right,
Go ahead.
Yep. It says, and these three men, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, fell down bound in the midst of the burning fiery furnace.
Now this is where the book, the three holy children and the apocryphal comes in.
Mm-hmm.
Right after that verse. That's where you want to read that, where they're praising. They're saying for creations, all creatures to praise Yahweh Shema Shai.
Mm-hmm.
This is what they're saying in the fire. Okay? You can go read that. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 24 in Daniel 3. It says, then Nebuchadnezzar the king was astonished and rose up in a haste and spake and said unto his counselors, did not we cast 3 men bound in the midst of the fire? They answered and said unto the king, true, O king. And he answered and said, lo, I see 4 men loose, walking in the midst of the fire, and they have no hurt.
And they have no hurt, man. The fire has no effect on them. That's the power of Yahweh Shema Shai, man.
That's right, bro. He
Right?
created fire.
There's nothing impossible with the Lord, man. Come on, man. The Lord is constantly doing things that are unheard of, man. Splitting the sea, men walking through fire. You ain't heard. You ain't never heard it, man. You ain't never seen it.
Heated up the fire 7 times.
You know what I'm saying? So it's extra hot.
Yeah.
But yet these men are walking through. They're on their knees. They're praising Yahweh Shema Shai. It wasn't a few words in the three holy children, the book. That was a little wild.
chapter.
That was a little wild to say all of that, you know.
Yeah. They see 4 men in there.
And then we're gonna find out what that fourth man was.
Yeah, right. It says, and they had no hurt, and the form of the fourth is like the Son of the Heavenly Father.
Now is that a capital S?
Mm-hmm.
You see, it's giving you a clue right there.
Yeah, that's right. That's right, bro.
Now is not Yahweh Shai gonna be with us in this heat when it get hot?
Oh, yeah.
Come on, man. The Lord gonna be with us, man. The Lord is with us.
Yeah, world without end.
You know what I'm saying? Huh?
He was there when it was hot.
It was hot. It's hot as
He was there in the Exodus, bro.
yeah. Facts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Can I get the part in the Holy Trinity? What happened?
Okay, come on. What you want to read? A little bit of it?
This 25,
Done.
26, real quick. So the song of the 3 holy children, and it says chapter 1, verse 26. But the angel of the Lord came down into the oven together with Azarias and his fellows, and smote the furnace of the fire out of the oven, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind.
Imagine that.
Yeah, bro, like a moist whistling wind.
You know, they came out of that with their faith on tip top.
Oh yeah, bro.
Hey, when we come out of the end of this, the final test that the Lord gonna put on everyone, our faith gonna be tip top. Just off all the things that the Lord gonna do for you, man.
Yeah.
The Lord gonna do so many things for you, it's gonna be in awe.
Yeah.
Hey, that's almost like the Lord split the fire at that moment to where it didn't touch him.
Yeah.
He did
That's why
something.
I said, was that knowledge and wisdom will be the stability of our time?
Mm-hmm.
You know, it's gonna be a stability because the Lord's gonna test us, and it's gonna show forth that the Lord is with us,
That's right.
and we're just gonna get stronger in faith.
That's it, bro.
You know what I'm saying? We're gonna be
bro.
strong, man.
Yeah, man.
You know what I'm saying? Like roots in a redwood tree,
Yeah.
deep in it, ain't nothing going. You know what I'm
Yeah.
saying?
That's the type of faith that will unlock that power, man.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah.
That's it. Yeah.
Right.
And it says, and smote the flame of the fire out of the oven, and made the midst of the furnace as it had been a moist whistling wind, so that the fire touched them not at all, neither hurt nor troubled them. Then the 3, as out of one mouth, praised, glorified, and blessed Yahweh in the furnace, saying, Blessed art thou.
It's gonna keep going on. Bro,
I know. So
We good out of the water.
That's smooth though, bro.
Yep.
Back in Daniel 3 and 20. Oh, you got one?
If I can, just real quick. This Isaiah chapter 43 and 2. It says, when thou passest through the waters, I will be with thee.
There you go.
And through the rivers, they shall not overflow thee. When thou walkest through the fire, thou shalt not be burned.
Yeah.
Neither shall the flame kindle upon thee.
Yeah, because at the end of the day, the Lord created fire.
That's right.
So he can make the fire be on you, but it felt like a fan is blowing on you.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
At the end of the day, all elements gonna bow down to us.
Yeah, bro.
That's how dope
That's-
the Lord people is.
That's
Or the,
it.
you know, the starting off with the elect.
Yeah, bro.
You know what I'm saying? The elements is gonna bow down to us. The Lord gonna have every element created bow down to us.
Wow.
And we're gonna be able to control every element there is. You see and don't see.
We're like airbaiter out this motherfucker.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Yep.
Hey, Yahushua control the elements.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
It's back in Daniel chapter 3, verse 26. It says, Then Nebuchadnezzar came near to the mouth of the burning fiery furnace and spake and said, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, ye servants of the Most High Power, come forth and come hither. Then Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego came forth in the midst of the fire.
Which those are their slave names.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
And the princes, governors, and captains, and the king's counselors, being gathered together, saw these men upon whose bodies the fire had no power, nor was an hair of their head singed, neither were their coats changed, nor the smell of the fire had passed on them. You know, if you barbecue,
Yeah.
you're gonna smell like that, bro.
You could be there for 10 seconds.
10
and
seconds.
You go back in the house,
You're gonna smell it.
they're gonna smell that barbecue on you.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Alright.
Yeah. They didn't have no smell on them. You know?
That's power.
That's power.
Yeah.
Yep. It says, Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said,
Yeah, all that rage Nebuchadnezzar had, that shit
Yeah.
was gone.
Who is this God? Now you see who he is.
Yeah,
His
it's
tone
tumbled
changed.
immediately.
His tone changed.
Yeah.
Yeah, right?
Lower your voice.
Well,
He didn't know what to expect next. Hold up. You know what I mean? Yo, what the? You ain't
yeah,
never
bro,
seen nothing like
you
that.
can get judged at this point.
You
can
seen
get-
his men, his big ass men get slayed by the fire? Like, you don't know
Oh
what to
yeah,
expect.
bro, damn. Yeah, he probably look at. Oh shit.
I was the right hand man.
This was before he was turned into a beast man. Right? Yeah, he is.
I'm not. Yep. I think so. Yeah.
So,
Yeah, because he was being proud. The
Yeah.
Lord had to really humble this man.
Yep.
This back in Daniel 3 and 28. It says, Then Nebuchadnezzar spake and said, Blessed be the power of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, who has sent his angel and delivered his servants that trusted in him.
Right, and the Lord sent an angel when Daniel was in the lion's den.
Mhm.
So the Lord gonna send angels to help us, man, to assist us. You know. You know, Psalms 91, Psalms 34 and 7,
Mhm.
Matthew 18 and 10. Okay, what's that? Hebrews the first chapter.
Mhm.
Go ahead.
It says, And delivered his servants that trusted in him, and have changed the king's word, and yielded their bodies, that they might not serve nor worship any god except their own power. Therefore I make a decree that every people, nation, and language which speak anything amiss against the God of Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego should be cut in pieces.
Oh, now a new ultimatum is being mentioned. You know, now a new decree is being, more so a righteous decree.
Yep.
Go ahead.
And their houses should be made a dunghill, because there is no other power that can deliver after this sort.
That's right.
Then the king promoted Shadrach and Meshach and Abednego in the province of Babylon.
That's right. So that's a beautiful,
Beautiful.
story, man. Beautiful account. Beautiful faith booster right there, man. Because Yahweh Shai gonna come through in ways you don't expect, and in ways others don't expect either. Okay. Yes.
Oh yeah, dude. I think that's like I was gonna say that the Lord rewarded them for their faith.
Oh, for
Yeah.
sure.
They got
definitely.
promoted.
For
Yeah.
sure.
And brothers are gonna get promoted
Yeah.
being kings.
Yeah, so if Nebuchadnezzar did that, how much more the Heavenly Father is going to do that
That's right.
for the men of the Lord that stood so stiffly,
That's
for His name. You know what I'm saying? The Lord, He say He got a reward that's waiting for us, man.
That's right.
Yahweh Shai, Lord willing, we those men that Ezra seen that Yahushua putting the crowns upon the man's heads, man.
That's right.
You know?
That's right, brother.
Let's go from there to 2nd Ezra 6 and 18. Go ahead, Up.
Sirach chapter 34, verse 16. For the eyes of the Lord are upon them that love him. He is their mighty protection and strong stay, a defense from heat and a cover from the sun at noon,
A defense from heat. Go ahead.
and a preservation from stumbling, and a help from falling.
That's right. Keep going.
And it says, He raised up the soul and enlighteneth the eyes. He giveth health, life, and blessing.
That's it. That's it. My bad. You got it up?
Yeah, I got it.
6 and 18 all the way through.
This is 2nd Ezra chapter 6, verse 18.
All right, this is another account where an ultimatum was given. Okay, and another example, you know, on how to be in these times. Go ahead.
It says, and it said, Behold, the days come that I will begin to draw nigh.
Wait. I said 2nd Ezra. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
2nd Maccabees.
Second Maccabees.
I'm sorry, brother. Dang. It's funny because when I wrote it down, I said 2nd Ezra. That's 2nd Maccabees.
Yeah. This is 2nd Maccabees.
These are just some of my favorite accounts, you know.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
This is 2nd Maccabees chapter 6, verse 18. It says, Eleazar, one of the principal scribes, an aged man, and of well-favored countenance, was constrained to open his mouth and to eat swine's flesh.
Right. In that time, it was pork. And this time, it's going to be that, you know, the MOTB. You can't even say what it is now, man. That's really whack.
Bro, we used to say it all the day.
Yeah, that's really whack,
all
man.
day long.
See, but that's the Lord, though, right? Because if you know, you know. If you don't know, then
Right. You know.
if you know, somebody listen, damn, MOTB.
What are you talking about, man?
They don't be thinking about. I don't know what they're gonna be thinking.
It's
about.
like the Lord is now acquiring you. You better dig. If you
Yeah.
want this, you better dig.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For it, man.
And if it's meant for you, you are gonna get it.
You gonna
Okay.
dig.
But if you know, you can extrapolate on what we're talking about.
Mm-hmm.
Go ahead.
Verse 19, but he, choosing rather to die gloriously than to live stained with such an abomination, spit it forth and came of his own accord to the torment, as it behooved them to come that are resolute to stand out against such things as are not lawful for love of life to be tasted, but they that had the charge of the wicked feast, for the old acquaintance they had with the man, taking him aside, besought him to bring flesh of his own provision, such as was lawful for him to use, and make as if he did eat of the flesh taken from the sacrifice commanded by the king.
So they wanted him to act as if he ate it, so others would be influenced to eat it. Go ahead.
Verse 22, that in so doing that he might be delivered from death, and for the old friendship with them find favor.
That shit don't work, man. With the servants of Yahweh Shemal Shai. You want to hold death over us? That shit don't work, man. We understand death. We understand that's not the end of our spirit.
Yeah.
All right. We understand what's after leaving this flesh, man. Okay. We're gonna return back to the Father that gave it, man.
Yep.
You know. So stop it with all that death shit, man. Okay. The scriptures command us not to fear the sentence of death.
Yeah, that's Esau, man. He
You know what I'm
is
saying?
that death.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with all that shit. Go ahead.
It says, but he
Don't threaten me, dog.
Good what a good time.
You know what I'm saying? Fuck out of here with that shit. Go ahead.
verse
Hey, bro,
20,
you let it rain balls and shit?
Nah, Team and the Demon.
Okay.
My mom's what? Go
Yeah,
ahead.
yeah, that's a crucial saying.
verse 23, but he began to consider discreetly and became his age and the excellency of his ancient years and the honor of his gray head, whereunto he was come in his most honest education from a child, or rather the holy law made and given by the Heavenly Father. Therefore he answered accordingly, and willed them straight ways to send him to the grave.
You know what I'm saying? He ain't budging.
Fuck it.
Fuck your ultimatums. Go ahead.
For it becometh not our age, said he, in any wise to disassemble, whereby many young persons might think that Eleazar being 80 years old, and 10
90 years old.
were now gone to a strange religion. And so they, through mine hypocrisy and desire to live a little time and a moment longer, should be deceived by me, and I get a stain to mine old age and make it abominable.
That's right.
For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men.
Right, if he was to eat the pork, right, just like us, if we were to receive the MOTB after the threats and the ultimatums. Read that again.
Verse 26. For though for the present time I should be delivered from the punishment of men, yet should I not escape the hand of the Almighty, neither alive nor dead.
And that's our mind, man. We can't escape Yahweh Shema Shai, whether in his flesh or not. So who we gonna listen to? You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
Wherefore now, manfully changing this life, I will show myself such an one as mine age requireth.
That's right, man.
And leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws.
That's
Man,
right, man.
that's right, bro.
That's right. It should pump you up.
Made me think that even the 7 brothers
Oh yeah.
seen this portion.
Yeah, they
I
came
just
right after.
considered it right now because they came right after.
Yeah.
They probably seen Azariah stand up bold like that.
Eleazar. What's
I'm
your?
sorry.
I think it breaks. Well, no. Azariah is healing.
Yeah, Azar. I mean, no.
Azar Allah.
Yeah, Azar
Or
Allah. Yeah, Azar Allah. Azar Yalla.
Allah Azar. Either.
Yeah.
Either or.
Mhm.
Same thing.
Yeah.
Same thing.
Same thing.
Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 28. And leave a notable example to such as be young to die willingly and courageously for the honorable and holy laws. And when he had said these words, immediately he went to the torment. They that led him changing the good.
Now you gotta remember, all these jakes that are put in this hot seat like this or in these intense situations, you know they calling upon the names of Yahweh Shema Shai. You just know it, just like they showed in that series.
In the series.
They had them calling on God, calling on the names of the Lord, man. You know Susanna was praying. You know Eleazar was praying. You know the 3 holy children were praying in their minds, out loud, whatever it be, man. So you know we gonna be praying to Yahweh Shema Shai, man. Calling on the names, man, whatever way we can.
Yep.
Go ahead.
It says, they that led him changing the good will that they bear him a little before into hatred, because the aforesaid speeches proceeded as they bought from a desperate mind.
As they thought.
As they thought from a desperate mind.
Right.
But when he was ready to die with stripes, he groaned and said, it is manfully unto the Lord.
Manifest.
It is manifest unto the Lord that hath the holy knowledge, that whereas I might have been delivered from death, I now endure sore pains in body by being beaten, but in soul am well content to suffer these things because I fear him. Verse 31.
Wow, man.
It all goes back to that fear, man.
Man.
And that fear is packaged with faith.
Yep. My man Micah, what he said.
Yep. That's right, Al.
Is verse 31. And thus this man died, leaving his death for an example of a noble courage.
Hey, real quick, Doc. You notice that, remember in Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, they said whether the Lord will deliver us or if he don't want to deliver
We
us.
ain't bowing.
We ain't bowing. In this case, they got delivered in the fiery furnace. But in this, I'm sorry, I think I said that wrong. In that case, Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego got delivered. But in this case, he didn't get delivered.
Right.
But it was said, leaving his death for an example of a noble courage.
That's right.
So the Lord didn't deliver that man because he had even a higher purpose in just giving his life up, man.
That's right. Go ahead, Al.
Very heavy.
Read it loud, brother. Read it loud.
Mark 8:35. For whosoever will save his life shall lose it. But whosoever shall lose his life for my sake in the gospels, the same shall save it.
Wow.
That's right. That's right.
Boy, bro.
That's right. Go ahead.
Yep. Verse 31, it says, and thus this man died, leaving his death for an example of a noble courage and a memorial of virtue, not only unto young men, but unto all his nation.
All right, so this is a great example that we have.
Until this
Because
day.
you are going to have brothers
To this
that are
day.
going to be beheaded.
Mhm.
You know, you're going to have the situations, man. Yahushua said to be faithful unto death, and he will give us a crown of life.
That's right, bro.
So certain brothers are going to pass away in this flesh,
Mhm.
you know, but the scriptures say what? The dead in Yahushua shall rise first.
Yeah.
All right, so that is going to be a reality for some of us, man. But that's okay. All right, that ain't supposed to get you moping and nah, man. All right, we either way we're gonna be with our Lord, man.
We know the end of it.
Paul said to die is gain.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
And then we know this like Paul also said in 2 Corinthians 4 that this is temporal.
That's right,
Temporal.
bro.
It's
Yeah,
temporal
but
anyway.
what we fighting for is like it's eternal.
Eternal, man.
Right, and we understand it's all a test at the end of the day.
That's it, man.
If your head in a guillotine or whatever it may be, it's all a
Yes.
test, man.
The dead in Yahushua shall
You know,
rise
you
first.
can think that blade coming down, but then that whole thing once it hits you, it all dismember and shit like you talking, you know?
But
Yeah.
we ain't gonna suffer.
Right.
You know, so we might die, but the Lord ain't gonna let us suffer.
Stuff
Right. We already went through
like
the
a
stuff.
squilling
Yeah.
pig or
We've already
something.
been through. Who knows what we experienced in our past lives, man?
Yeah.
You could be reading about it. That could be one of the brothers here, man.
Yeah,
You know?
facts. And it always remind me of the story you tell me that your call Bob told you, bro.
What's that?
He got put in the guillotine in his dream,
Oh,
and his
yeah,
head got
yeah.
chopped off in the dream. His head got chopped off, but somehow his head came back together.
Yeah.
Oh,
And he grabbed the Edomite by his throat and said, "You thought I?" What he said?
I forget.
He said, "You thought it was dumb, motherfucker." Or some shit. He woke
thought
up.
it was sweet.
Yeah, he thought it was something. Remember, you called Bob's dream.
Yeah, I forget. I forget. But yeah, I remember that, but I forget exactly every
Yeah,
word.
yeah.
That's a power. That's a badass
Yeah,
dream.
yeah. He said that his head got chopped off. He got chopped off, and then it came back or something. This one I remember it because I remember it. When he
Yeah,
said, and he grabbed him by the neck. He said he thought it was over, motherfucker. Something he said.
But you know what? Esau, he want to see that.
Yeah.
Wisdom of
Yep.
Solomon.
The second
Yep,
chapter.
yep,
He
yep.
want to see if that's
He's just-
true.
He
This
gonna
dude's
tempt
a
you.
fucking
Yeah.
weirdo.
See if it be true.
Yep.
See this guy, this Edomites. That's why they jump out of an airplane that's way in the top of the clouds. They you know
They love him.
hang glide off cliffs
Yeah.
because they like to see. Well, let me just see if I would
See,
die.
but that's the same spirit that Satan was coming with Yahushua.
Wow.
If you be the son of the Most High, you know that
Yeah.
isn't it written that that's the
Fall
spirit of
off
Satan.
his, fall off, yeah.
That's the spirit of Satan is within you, damn devils, man.
Mm-hmm.
But let's end it off with Sirach 33:1. You know, I wanted to hit Daniel's, you know, but it's all gravy. You know, Spirit had us hit a few topics.
Yeah.
You know, because another ultimatum is on the rise. The infrastructure for this damn MOTB is here, man. We here, man. All right, and now we at the end of 2022. Lord knows what's next in 2023.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that could be the year. Lord's will, man.
Yeah, you see that, man? They going hard.
You
on
know, we
trying
sick
to
of this
get-
shit, man.
Yeah, bro.
Scripture says shall wear out the same way, man. We worn out, man.
Yeah.
You know, we shit, man.
Mhm.
we waiting on the Lord, man.
Bro,
You know?
you get so mad at this devil and you can't do nothing. You ready to ball him up in a fiery ball and just juice his ass. And you can't do nothing but just
Take
wait
it.
for the
Yeah,
Lord.
Lord.
Endure.
You know?
The door, this whole ass nigga, a whole ass nigga ruling over you, a whole ass nigga.
And even if it's not happening to us, it's happening to our people that's making us mad, man.
Yeah.
Like even though Kanye is a nigga and Kyrie is a nigga, just seeing that happen to them and seeing these devils do that to them is making us fucking mad, man.
Yeah, man.
That's our people still, man.
Because they being the devil.
You know what I'm saying? 2/3 or not, I don't give a fuck.
Yeah.
That's our people, and it still pisses us the fuck off, man.
Right, bro.
Right, and
You know what I'm saying?
and they all certain things they say are on point. You
Yeah,
know,
on point.
I heard Kyrie say, "How can I be anti whatever
Semitic when
if
I know where I come
if
from.
I know where I'm come from?" So basically, he was saying that he is Shemitic, which
Yeah,
he is Shemitic, man.
And
You
they
got
know
Kanye
that.
West, yeah.
Yeah, I'm sorry, bro.
Go ahead.
No, they know that two can't tangle in this
Yeah.
in this area.
Yeah.
It's either you are or I am.
Right.
Two don't tangle. There's not no such thing as two of them being the same people. No. If you understand anything about the scripture, you know that either you are or you. It's either you're lying or he's telling the truth. Which one?
and they always want to just bring up the Holocaust. That shit ain't got. If say that was real, that shit ain't got nothing on what we experience as a people,
Yeah,
man.
man.
Not even a 1%, man.
Yeah.
Fuck out of here,
Esau
man.
always making up some shit. Like now his new shit is the anti-SIM card.
Yeah.
Before he would say the BHI. You know what I'm saying? He'd come up with all these terms, you know what I'm saying? And he go hard with his terms.
And then the thing is this, the information has been dug up, the videos are out there all on YouTube and all of that, these devils already had the plan of if anybody say anything against us, we're going to use words like anti-SIM card.
Yep.
We're going to do this, we're going to do that to them,
Yep.
make them look crazy. All of that. It's already came out, so the whole playbook is out there for those who the Lord is dealing with to see. You know what I mean?
We ain't afraid of you, man. We ain't afraid of you crusty ass devils. Alright, but let's get that Ciroc, man.
Yeah,
We're gonna end it, man.
Anybody got it?
You said 33 and 1? Yeah, I got it. It's Sirach 33 and 1. It says, there shall no evil happen unto him that feareth the Lord, but in temptation, even again he will deliver him.
Look at that, man. So you have to expect deliverance, man. Okay, expect miracles. Expect Yahweh Shema to do some mighty things for you and us in these times, man. All right, because the hour of temptation is coming. You know, the pressure is going to be there, man. The Lord is going to turn the heat up. And our faith is going to be tried on higher levels than it's been tried. Okay, but hey, just like as we read with Susanna, with the 3 holy children, but Eleazar, hey, Yahweh Shema is right there with us, man. Okay? And it's going to go how it's meant to go. But we know we're going to win at the end.
That's right.
Okay? This devil ain't going to get the victory, man. Fuck this dude.
That's right.
Okay? You devils are going down. The Lord is constantly exposing you. Like Martha said, can't wait to see what the Lord got planned for next week, man.
Yeah.
You know, you got rappers dying. Every time you turn around, another so-called celebrity is dying.
You know that dude was major. The last nigga that just got put to death, he was major.
Yeah, and you know, with the youth, he was major, you know.
Yep, the youth. Yeah.
You know?
And he was around that 27 club too.
Yep.
He was 28.
Yeah.
Yep. Who knows if his birthday, he just turned 28. Who knows,
Right,
bro?
who knows?
A fresh ass 28.
Yeah.
But it was already written for him to die that day like that.
Right.
However they say it happened, whatever sacrifice or not, hey, Yahweh Shema try to take his ass out.
Yeah.
And he's better off than you wicked ass niggas on this earth.
Only, you know, if he, you know, we know how the parable of Lazarus go.
Yeah.
It tells you that he up there and he wish he could come back and tell his 2 brothers that's in amigos, niggas, get your shit together. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But they
But
not.
he can't come. He can't do it.
No.
They're not. You know, they're not, and he can't come back down and tell them that.
Right.
Going out like that is better than going out the way the Lord about to bring the judgment to this world, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? He got, what, a few shots to the head or whatever it be. Hey, whatever, man. Whatever, man.
What should I say?
You know?
I got one.
Go ahead, Doc.
This is Isaiah 12 and 2. It says, behold, the Heavenly Father is my salvation. I will trust and not be afraid.
That's right, bro.
For the Lord Yahweh is my strength
That's right.
and my song. He also is become my salvation.
That's right, bro.
Hey, so at the end of the day, man, we're going to call on Yahweh Shema Shai.
That's right, Doc.
And the Lord, you know, he going to deliver us, man, if we be of that number.
That's right, bro. And that's it, man. That's our mindset, deliverance. All right? You know, so Lord's will is edifying for you brothers and you few sisters out there. You know, a new ultimatum is on the rise. And Yahweh Shema Shai will deliver us from the same. All right? So we want to end it by giving all praise and glory to Yahweh, Ba'ashem, Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakakadash, Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Rakata Yahweh Shai,
Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Yahweh Shai,
Rakata Yahweh Shai,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Yahweh,
Rakata Shai.
Rakata Yahweh Shai.
Till next time, Shalom.
Shalom, brother. Shalom.
That's right. That's a long boy.
Yeah, maybe 210 to 218.
Yeah.